fresh now. I've just pressed go live. One, two, 1, 2. Okay, folks, here we are. First up tonight in this matchup between Spin Doctors and Bad Habit. It's home team with the break, Jake Hardwick, here against Brian Rooley. Okay, a little few technical issues, but yeah, we've got everything up and running. Looking forward to a night of 8-ball pool here in the BCA League, San Diego Metro Division. Now, I think we're going back, heading back on. Let's just see where we get to. Okay, let's just see there. Okay, we've got an excellent signal. We're back. I think we're back live now. Brian really making his way through these striped balls. And one more, and then he's got the 8. There it is, folks. There goes the 8-ball. That's 1-0 to Spin Doctors. Jesse coming to the table. Nice out there, Brian. And he's playing Jim. There we go.
Doing good. How are you guys? I'm doing well. Hey, sir, I don't know if I like being on film.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Yeah, doing good.
He's worried. I don't even know how to do anything. I didn't know I did it until Amanda told me. Like, it's cute though. It's a cute snort. I'm like, oh, okay. But I was going to say I could cancel. I got it. I was asking. I got it all until Saturday night. Because I don't know. Which is what day? Like the 20th or something? No, longer than that. Okay, like the 20, whatever. Or so, yeah. But I was take a look. And Oh, 22nd. Okay. So I don't know. Last time I went out earlier, but are you at Palace or what? Still at Palace? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So is he? He told me today, which was fine. I'm okay. All right. Jesse, you can stay. You can stay in the same room. I am not doing that. You can stay in the same room. I'm not listening to that shit, dude.
So, getting this second rack underway, it's Jim Van Duzen for Bad Habit. And he comes up dry.
All right. So we have a dry break here. Got anybody on the chat yet? Nobody on the chat yet, huh? A little early,
We had a glitch. It started your game and then the stream broke down halfway through your game.
Oh, okay.
So just got back on.
Okay. So as we can see, we have Spin Doctors up 1-0. The match that was Jake against me, Brian. Jake had a run, hung a 1 ball, and I was able to get out. Jesse kind of got the cue ball locked up here. Camera moving around. We are at the Carriage House. Ooh, nice cut. Yeah, that's missed. So the cut was one of the stripes that he was near glued to, all the way down on the that upper left corner. That was an excellent cut. Sorry we missed that. So we're at the Carriage House, which is on Convoy, only about a block away from O Billiards. This is a quaint little bar. It has 3 7-foot dynamo tables. Jesse working his way through the rack here. He's going to come into a little bit of a problem situation here, so he's going to be able to cut the 11. He's cutting the 11 inside. Cue ball going up table and back down. Just rattled the 11 just a touch. It was a bit quick on the shot. Just a touch quick. Now we got Jim Vandesen. I don't know if it's Van Dusen or Van Dusen. I'll have to ask. Always want to get the names right. Jim looking to take the 2. Okay, cue ball gonna push into the 7 or the 8 here on this shot. Probably the 7, maybe the 8. Yeah, 7 full. Actually worked out well for him. 6 balls, bit of a problem. There's not a whole lot he can do here with the funny cueing position. I think you might just want to float the 5 in and then take the get the cue ball on the rail so you get a little bit of a back cut on the 4 in the bottom right corner as we're looking at it on the screen here. He's going back and forth. He's still going to get a little bounce here, so it's a little flat here now, but he still has a little bit of an A. He can still work through this. Possibly clear the 1 just enough to get to the 7 in the upper left corner. Okay, coming around under the 7. That's a nice shot. Can almost hit a stop shot. Throwing the 7 just a little bit, keeping the cue ball right behind the 7 to shoot the 1 in the bottom right corner. But still got the 6 is still a problem ball. 6 doesn't have a pocket right now. He rattled. Ooh, he left tough though. I don't know. I don't think Jesse can see the 13. I don't think he can make a cut on the 13. If he can see it, he'll go for it, but I don't know if he can see it all the way or not. Looks like he can because he's calling the shot. Overcut and a scratch. 6 ball still a problem. 6 ball still a problem, and you can't really break out the 6 with the 1 ball because if you don't get a shot on the 6 doing that, you're not gonna be able to shoot at the 7. That's for sure. So it's a bit tricky here. You might want to maybe try to shoot the 7. Figure out a path for the 1 ball to bump the 6 where you got the 1 as the safety valve. Tough, tough, tough. Tough out even with ball in hand right now. Tough out. Maybe play a safe. So he's going to come out. He's going to come after. This is good. I like this. Oh, I thought he was going to play a little bit stronger, come off the rail, come down and try to hit that 12 ball, pushing the 6 out, and then having the shot on the 1. But he's got a good angle here. Got to have a little bit of a stun on this shot. Yeah, that's a good shot. Does he get rewarded? No, that didn't get rewarded, but it's a good attempt. That's always the trouble when you try to save the breakout for your last ball. That's always the risk that you take, is possibly not getting the opportunity to have a shot on the ball that you're breaking out, which is what happened here. So he's calling the bank. He can still get out. He can still do this. It's got to be a soft bank. Don't want the cue ball to be following and coming off the bottom rail here, the bottom long rail. Don't want the cue ball coming off too strong and then having a stiff cut on the 8. So it's kind of a soft bank here you want to hit so you have good shape on the 8. But if you miss the bank, you're selling out the 12 ball. He called a side. Okay, corner was the preferred shot, I think, but okay, Jesse's got the chance here to clean up the rack and send the match score to 2-0. He's okay. Didn't get what he wanted, but he's okay. He didn't want to hit the 13. He wanted to shoot the 10 on the side, but he's okay. He's got plenty of hitting them full.
Is it going to be costly though?
It might. You think Jim's going to try to beat the side pocket here with some outside English here, try to get shape the 8 in the bottom left corner?
Looks like that's what he's doing.
That's what he's doing. That's what I would do. Oh, he stayed above it though.
Is he going to go behind the 11? No, he stopped short. He stopped short.
He's okay. Tough shot though here. So it's really wet and rainy out. It's really worn in dirty cloth, and they're dirty balls. So if he misses this, he's going to miss it full, because if he understrokes it, he's going to go full. See what he does. Oh, it's a good hit.
Oh, that's a...
So Mike's making the argument right now that that because of the stripe that he moved with the cue, the cue ball came back into the path of where that stripe was. So Mike's calling that a foul and a loss of game. Are they contesting that, or is loss of game? So we won on a technicality. Yeah.
He moved the 13, and the cue ball, after potting the 8, came back and touched the 13. So, it's a foul.
I literally got down and I one pumped and had it out. I haven't been doing that either. I've been consciously not doing that.
Yeah.
Dude, I am starving.
I had a nice Loco Moco. You know what those are? The rice and hamburger patty and everything. I had a nice one of those.
Reminds me of Hawaii.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the fried egg on top. Yeah.
I got lucky there, dude. I had the out and got excited again. that with Wayne. I don't think I did it maybe once or twice the other night out of 30 games.
I've been there not for pool. I've been there for work or when I was younger.
So rack number 3, we got Katie Nelson, Mike Holt. Katie with the break, driving through the rack, sinking the 3 ball. Nobody on the chat yet. Anybody's out there on the chat, chime in, say hi. We have 8 viewers right now, but we need some chatters. Looks like our connection is looking really good. Katie analyzing this rack. I think solids are more favorable. However, the 1 ball is a little tough and tricky. Huh? All right, so she has taken solids. I do think I would prefer to take the 6 ball here to start. You can get natural shape on the 5. Just playing 1 rail, shooting the 6 in, playing 1 rail off the top long rail. And because the 6 can get tricky to get on later. Yeah, so this was the right shot, I think. A little bit of a stun to get the cue ball in that diamond. Okay, it's a little soft, so she was playing for the 4, not the 5. That's all right. She's got a good angle here to get on the 5 from the 4, but the 1 ball is going to be the tricky ball here. Is she going to go into him? Yeah, she's going into them. And does the 1 go? Oh, we got our first chat. So we got Samhan 85. Is it Samhan or Samhain? What kind of camera are we using to do the stream? So these are the Osbot cameras, I think they're called. The OSB cameras. Or OBSBot, OBS cameras. They're really nice cameras. They're about $500 each, I believe, like $499. Super great, super good cameras. El Jefe, yo, how are you? Jeff, are you playing in 10 ball, did you do any subbing in 10 ball this week, yesterday? Katie is getting through this rack pretty good. All right, she tried to clip the 8 to open it up, didn't get it. So this could pretty much ends the break and run opportunity, but she was close to getting it. Not this season. You're going to play next season, though, I'm assuming, right? 10 ball's it's a fun league. Wednesday night 10 ball's definitely a fun league. It's my favorite one in San Diego. Not that I play in other leagues outside of San Diego, but Wednesday night 10 ball is a blast. Ooh, playing in the Mez Tour. Very nice. I'm playing in the playing in the Swanee on Monday and Tuesday next week, but probably just playing Monday. But I'm signed up for the Swanee, so be interesting to see who I get matched up with. I'm actually hoping to get matched up with some world-class players, even if it's a 8-0 loss in that first round. Don't know if there's a shot being called here. Oh, no, she's got a kick at. She's just trying to not foul. Looks like she's going to go wide. Depends on how she hits it, but the camera angle here looks real wide. Looks like she's going to hit the 15 based on the camera. Man, oh, just right in between them. Wasn't super wide, but it was wide. Mike complimenting Katie on the run. Now he's got ball in hand. Not an easy out. It's not incredibly difficult. This is like a 7 out of 10 difficulty. Maybe an 8 out of 10. Because you got to get the 10 ball. And, you know, really, you should open up with the 9 or the 12 here. I like this. I like opening up with one of these because they're kind of crossed up on each other for the upper left corner. So remove one of them now while you have ball in hand, while you have perfect angle. But the 10 ball is going to be a problem.
Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. That's okay. Pick it up, put it back. You didn't mean to do it.
I don't think the 10, maybe it clears the 8 enough to go into the bottom right corner. That's possible. If he plays the short side of it. Other than that, he's going to need to move it. A good shot here. If he doesn't like anything he sees here, is he can just thin off the 15 and just try his best to put the cue ball behind the 12, not letting her see the 8. And if she sees the 8, there's no shot on the 8. He's going to stay on offense here. But playing that safe and letting her try to hit the 8 could have freed up his 10 ball. He's going to bump the 8 now, though, because he can bump the 8, and as long as he hits the 8 full, he'll have a shot on the 15. Also, the Lacassie West Coast Tour is coming back to On Cue. Yeah, I saw that. I saw an ad yesterday on Facebook for the Lacassie. Yeah, I'll probably plan that one too. I think it was in March sometime. Can't remember if it was March or April, but I actually took a photo of it, so it's in my photos. Hmm? The Lacassie West is March 22nd and March 23rd at On Cue. $100 entry. Okay, Mike getting the pot here, but leaving himself long. Now is the time to play safe. He can easily hide down below the 10 and not let her see the 8. That's the shot to play. Not the shot. It's a good shot. There's probably a few others, but that's the shot I would shoot. I would just lay up, play safe, just keep the cue ball down by the corner pocket, given as little visibility of the 8 as possible. But he went for it, and I don't know why he did that. Because now she can, well, I guess she's going to hit the 8 anyway, so we'll see. I guess that works too. But had he made that, had that ball fell, did you call safe on that? Okay. So he did call safe. So even if it fell, he would have still had the safe. Sure, I'll have a cup of tea. Thank you. Mike bringing a nice hot thermos of green tea. Had some last night. It was really good. Thank you, Mike.
You know, you can leave your keys here. Run into the bathroom in this one. I think that's working. That works.
So the table conditions here, it's super wet out. The cloth is super worn and dirty, and the balls are dirty. So everything is gripping. English is gripping like crazy. Draws are a little bit tough. You got to really accelerate through the cue strong to get the draw. I went to hit a draw earlier and pretty much looked like a stop shot. So she was trying to play it to where she could block it with the 8. It was a good attempt. It was a tough shot to execute. Good attempt, though. Speaking of just talking about the table conditions and the draw, hopefully Mike's aware, because the draw is a little bit difficult right now. So if you see a stop shot, don't be surprised. But I'm sure he'll draw. He's got, yeah, see, it's not drawing very well. On newer cloth, that would have drew. I mean, this cloth, this table is has like a very worn, very old cloth. Has a grimy feel to it. The Lacassi, I do know the answer to that. I know you're asking Jeff, but it's March 22nd and March 23rd at OnCue. Mike misses the 10. Misses the 10 on the side. So again, worn cloth, wet conditions, dirty balls. It just is going to play different than everywhere else people have been playing. So this is not a hanger. You have to know that the conditions are different to shoot this in. Put some pace on the ball and it'll get rid of that problem. That's overcut. It came out wide, left it tough though. Fancy Mike to bank this though. I think he'll go for it. I don't think he's going to play safe. So another thing with these table conditions, when you start, if you impart English on the cue ball here, shooting these, the English is going to take a ton. So you got to be a little bit more conservative with the English you're used to using, because it's going to take like crazy. So if he hits it without, he doesn't look like he's playing center ball. And oh, he got the good pocket, nice. So we have a 3-0 lead, and now we have Wayne going in and playing Greg Balearis. 3-0, Spin Doctors. If anybody's interested, it looks like they're going to have karaoke here tonight at the Carriage House. I think Mike's going to get up and sing some karaoke in a little while.
That'll be the day. That will be the day.
And they're setting the stage up right now for it. This table is worn, Ron. This table is it's grimy. It's grimy. This is this could be like akin to, you know, like maybe a table in the Philippines or something with the humidity the way it is right now with all the rain outside, the wet weather, the dirty cloth, the dirty balls.
And he's back in the commentary box. Thank you very much for
Nice bank to get that win, Mike.
Yeah, well, the way she left me, you know, after she played the safety, and she put my ball in, I was dead straight, and I couldn't get any draw at all. You see, it was just this.
Yeah, I had the same thing.
And I did not fancy that 8-ball in the side. I mean, I had to go for it, of course.
Yeah.
But I suppose I dodged a bullet because I thought she was going to roll that 8-ball in.
Right.
And then when it went pretty safe, I thought
overcut it. Yeah.
Yeah, I just got to go for the bank, and I was the distance off, but thankfully it slid in. So
Yeah, I saw that.
I got lucky.
Yeah, with the draw, I had the same thing. I was wanting to draw back like 6 inches because I had 3 stripes and I wanted to take the middle one second,
Right.
you know, and I was trying to draw back about 6 to 8 inches, you know, and it drew back like a half an inch, you know, and I was like, oh, I chuckled. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
that didn't draw at all.
Yeah,
So
I think topspin is the order of the day
Yeah.
here. Do not try and do a draw shot.
yeah. If you do, you just got to really amp up on it, you know.
Yeah. I must say, Greg, I like the look of his technique.
Greg's a good player.
Yeah,
Greg's
I've not seen him before, but he looks very much in the groove.
yeah.
That's a very narrow tip he's got.
He's
on
got a
there, isn't
very
it?
narrow tip, very narrow handle
This
on his
one.
cue.
That
Yeah,
one.
it's a slim cue all the way through. But he's very familiar. So I guess Greg brushed the ball or moved the ball. I guess he brushed the ball or moved the ball, and Wayne's just kind of letting him know, like, hey, don't move the balls back. You know, make sure you ask him. You know, give him the.
The truth is, if he moves the ball back, moving it back is a ball in hand foul. So
Yeah, but that would be between Wayne and Greg at
I
this point.
think Wayne's
but
just told him.
Yeah, I think he just gave him a warning. Yeah.
If he does that again, that he would call a foul. Because there are some limitations on the
Ooh, almost went in.
on the cue ball fouls only rule, and we had quite an interesting incident that happened in the second rack against Jesse, where Jim Van Dusen, he actually potted the 8 to win the game. But then the cue ball travelled along the table, and he'd moved the 13 with his hand as he played the shot, and the cue ball came and hit the 13.
Yeah.
And because it's hit a ball in play, that was actually a foul stroke on the
Yeah.
8, and because
Yeah.
he potted the 8, that was loss of game.
Mm-hmm.
Don't see that very often.
No.
First time I've seen that particular set of circumstances.
I think your volume is just a touch low, Mike. I think you're coming in just a little bit quieter than I am.
Okay, let me just hit over here, and I'll go 1, 2.
There you go.
1, 2.
Just a little bit more, yeah.
You know what I thought you said? That my volume is kicking in a bit too
Oh,
low.
well, I don't know about your volume. If you're
Volume,
Yeah.
not volume.
Okay,
I'm not on the old volume.
You know what? I've been corrected on that a few times. I don't know where that comes from. It's a potato thing.
Honestly, we're not on drugs here, guys.
No.
Trust us. Certainly not drugs to make us go to sleep. Hey, Ron Hain, that table is horrible. It is. And El Jefe, good to see you in the chat. So, the Lucasi West Coast Tour is indeed coming back to On Cue Billiards.
March 22nd and March 23rd.
Have you got it in your diary, Brian?
Oh, I have it. I haven't signed up for it. I think that one is, if I remember right, I think that one's just cash entry.
Cash on the day.
Cash on the day. I don't
Yeah.
think you can reserve a spot.
No, you cannot.
Yeah.
And Brian, Wayne's trying to play a shot at the table's a bit in his way. Yeah, if, they just let as many people enter as want to enter, I think. They had a good turnout last time.
Yeah, that has $4,000 added to the prize money.
But it was taken home by Oscar Dominguez himself, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is going to be stop number 6 for the Lucasi West Coast Tour. The entry is $100, $40 membership if you haven't played in one yet already.
And tell us where the other venues are, Brian.
Well, so this one's going to be at On Cue on March 22nd, March 23rd. I don't see in this flyer here, I don't see the other venues.
I know one's Sacramento, Oscar's club. Is that Hard Times?
Yes, he has a hard time billiards.
There's also been one at Griff's in Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
There's been one in Boise.
Oh, really? Idaho?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what the name of the venue is, but that was played on bar box tables. They didn't have all the 9-footers. Are you guys playing in it? Absolutely, MINCO.
Yeah, I'll be playing in it.
Yeah,
too.
we'll be playing. It's a wonderful, wonderful event. And although the handicapping does definitely favor the better players.
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
pros race to 9, and then the semi-pros, which is 651 Fargo and up, they race to 8.
and then if you're in the next category down, they call those veterans. I believe.
Veterans at 551 plus.
Yeah, so basically I'm 554.
Yeah,
and I
so
played a guy who was 640, and we were playing level game. So I believe that the handicapping should be the amount of Fargo points somebody is ahead of you. So if they're 100 points ahead of you, you should definitely, get some sort of a weight.
Some weight, yeah. So, yeah, the way Fargo works is 100 points is twice the speed, is twice as good.
Yeah.
But you can't make it to where it's like a race to 8 and race to 4 if there's a 100-point spread, because you don't want the match to be a 50-50 coin toss.
Exactly.
You have to.
Oh, and he
God,
rattles
he
that
missed it. I
last
thought he was going to
ball.
get the out there.
He was looking good.
So veterans are for the West Coast Tour here. The veterans are 551 plus, and then amateurs are 551 minus. So I still fall under the amateur category.
And you raced to 6?
And they race to 6, amateurs to 6, veterans to 7, semi-pros to 8, and the pros to 9. And yeah, they're letting pros in above 720. That's how Oscar gets to play.
Hey, I'm all up for that. I would love to play Oscar or his father, Ernesto. He's a brilliant player as well.
Yeah, and I think Ernesto is still above
I
720.
think Jeremy Long, he was also there. Oh, what's he done with the 8?
Oh, and can he see it enough, though?
I don't think he
I
can.
don't think he can.
He can probably come, but the point of the
See, the
pocket's
table-
there.
See, I think at any other location he would have had shape on that. Even hitting the 8 and pushing it like that, he would have had shape on it. The balls are rolling a little bit slower here.
It's a sand pit, let's be honest.
Yeah, exactly. It's like playing on wet carpet or something.
But do you know what? These conditions are sent to tryouts, and it's the same for every player.
Yeah.
So conditions are one of those things that it's pointless getting on tilt about, because you can't do anything about
playing
it.
on the same thing.
Yeah.
I thought when we played at Desi's, I thought that this was what the environment at Desi's was going to be like, the table conditions. I thought this was what we were going to expect, and Desi's was really nice.
Had a brand new cloth on there.
Yeah, it
and
was real nice. It was real
it
nice
was
to play.
fast,
It was playing
super
great.
fast.
Yeah.
So let's see. Oh, he's made it.
He's got it.
Wow.
We
What
got
a shot.
We have a 4-0 lead,
That is
and it's Jesse's break now.
okay. Who is his opponent?
Jesse's opponent is going to be Jake.
Well done,
Wayne, nice job. Nice shot on the 8.
Okay, so round 2 begins. The first round is over. Now it's the visitors, spin doctors with the break for the next 4 racks, as each of us get a chance to break the balls. I'm not expecting any fireworks, though. The break's not really been firing.
No, yeah. Fran's not going to be here tonight. She's subbing for Desi's.
Okay.
Not at Desi's, but can't remember where she was subbing, but she's going to sub for Desi's tonight.
Fran, of course, is Fran Smith, BCA League Director for this region, and our matriarch here. She runs all the leagues, and she's been doing so for about 30 years. We're looking forward to taking Fran to Vegas.
Yes.
So excited. She's going to be riding shotgun with me in the van.
Vegas is going to be so much fun.
Oh, I'm telling you, I cannot wait. So let me see. How do they finish a tourney in 2 days if so many players in it?
You can use that one or this
Good
one's
question. First of all, OnQ has 23 9-foot tables. So that is a very big help. Early on in the tournament, Saturday morning, all the tables are in use. And they've got the organization is par excellence. It's really, really well done. I mean, they're experts at this. They do it all over the place.
Yeah, Oscar's
Yeah.
very familiar with running tournaments.
And so they're very slick. They keep it running nice and smooth. I mean, it's a full double elimination. And with those races that they've got, they get through it real easy. I think it was kind of quite a late finish on the Sunday. 2 full days. I mean, the winner definitely going to get their stamina tested. But yeah, I'll be doing some streaming on that, and the main streamer for that event is going to be the fabulous Collins Newey and his channel Post Up. And if you aren't a follower of that channel, I strongly recommend you get over there. Post Up, it's at post-up, if you were to search for it on YouTube. And he runs the most excellent stream, and he'll be the main streamer, and I'll be backing up, doing my little guerrilla streaming on random matches, obviously my own, and then some of our teammates, so when Brian plays, I try and stream that one, etc. So yeah, looking forward to that. So
Yeah, that'll be a good tournament.
dry break here from the Jester. What do you think that as a nickname for Jesse?
Yeah.
The Jester?
Jesse the Jester. It's actually pretty fitting. Yeah.
The Jester.
Yeah.
Because if someone's called Mac, they sometimes call him the Maxter, don't
Yeah. Yeah.
they? Yeah. I'd be the Holster.
Well, the Jester too. You know,
Yeah.
the comical sense of him, right?
Yeah.
Like the you
Yeah.
know, he loves to banter and he loves to
He loves to mess around.
mess around. So opening up with this, was that an attempt to open up with a safe? The table is open.
Yeah.
Or did Jake shoot one in prior to that shot?
I think it's open.
Yeah, because he hit a solid, and he's obviously got a shot on the 12 here and the 11.
If he wants the stripes.
And he can still shoot solids too, because he's got the 1 ball available. But it's a tough rack here, tough layout.
Do you have a favorite?
Hard to say a favorite right now because it's so messy. You know, the 9 ball, the 9 and the 3 are horrible. The 7 and the 4 go. The 15 on the top long rail, you know, that's tied up. So
Yeah.
it's tough to call right now.
Going for the stripes. Could maybe try and get into him straight away.
Yeah, you know, he could.
Maybe try and come bump that 3. If he could get a contact on that, that would leave him on struggling with the colours here. I don't know if that's
kind of risky going into the stack from there. Maybe I like shooting the 12. I don't know if he has enough angle to where he can really punch it over with some spin and try to get it over to the top end rail.
Mm-hmm.
To give him a shot on the 12.
Yeah, I would recommend. I don't know how far the journey is for you, MINCO, to San Diego, but it's a great event. It really is, and you will have a wonderful day.
There's probably like a stop 5 or something. They might have that up in Sacramento at hard times before coming here. I really have to probably go to their website to find out.
I think I was on their Facebook page. I think Sacramento's after
San Diego.
After San Diego, yeah. Colorado, okay. He's in Colorado. So I don't know, is Sacramento closer than San Diego? It depends what.
Sacramento would, from Colorado, I guess, yeah. If you're taking the 40 from Colorado, Sacramento would be probably a little bit closer. I don't know. 40's kind of right in between. You know, the 40, if you were to take the 40 dead west, it'll take you into Barstow, so.
Uh-huh. But that is supposed to be one amazing billiard hall.
Hard times?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been, and it's just a bit of a schlep to get up there, but I'd like to go one day.
Yeah.
Supposed to be all 9-foot diamonds and really immaculately maintained. Got a wonderful tournament room.
Yeah.
Like a commentary box, a match table with lots of seating around it.
Yeah. I mean, the owners, right, Oscar, and, being seasoned, well-seasoned table mechanics, you just know that the place, so far as the equipment goes, is going to be top notch.
Well, that was his father's business, wasn't it?
Yeah, his father had owned 1 or 2 pool halls in his past, but they've both been, long-time table mechanics. So.
So a bit of a one pump from Jesse on his last shot, gives over the table, but Jake unable to capitalize. I think he's not left an awful lot there. The 14's all tied up with the 7, and I don't think the 15 is available from his current position.
Yeah, it's still messy.
Time to just develop a couple of balls. Nice shot, that.
Mm-hmm. And I don't think the 7-2 combos either. I think the 15s, does the 15 have the 7-2 combo block? I think so.
Yeah, hi NCO. I think San Diego sounds like the go for you. Then, if you got friends there, you can go stay with them.
Well, that's a no-brainer there then.
And what it was noticeable last time, there's quite a few players came to town a couple of days early, and they were in on cue, practicing, getting used to the tables a little bit. So on the Thursday and all day on the Friday, there was some good action going on. And then Collins arrived, started doing his setup late Friday night. I think he was there most of the night, setting up all of his cameras and wires and stuff. And I think the venue opened a little early. Normally it opens at midday. I think, was it opening at?
They normally open at noon, and I think they opened at 10.
Yeah, and tried to get the tournament started by 11.
Yeah.
But it's all cash. $100 is the entry fee. Plus, you need to be a member
Of the tour.
Or you can pay a guest fee of $40. Is that right?
Yeah, well, I think that's the membership fee is $40. Yeah.
Oh, so the guest fee's $25 then, I think, because you didn't have to join. It was a bit cheaper if you just wanted to pay.
Yeah, just
like
that one event.
Yeah.
I can't even remember what I paid. I probably paid the $25.
I think
I didn't know that they were coming back around.
Yeah. And I didn't think I'd be making it to any of the other events. Nice shot there, Jake. Okay, what's he got on his plate here? Bank the 6, maybe?
Yeah, it's a little bit wide. But, you know, so when you bank it, when it's wide like this, it's going to be difficult to shape the cue ball unless he crosses over it.
Maybe draw back with a bit of power. Get the cue with a, oh no, he's trying to cut it in.
For the cut. And with all the spin, he can get stuck behind the 14 here. Or scratch.
Oh, scratch. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, the spin took him straight in. Anyway, I'll see you in Vegas next week. Take care. Yeah, we'll see you there. Come over and say hi. You'll be able to notice us.
Nice big moth-like sticker decal on the case.
Yeah, I think that's not a bad idea.
And so, you know, people see the case, they can recognize the channel. Come up and say hi to you.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So
Mike, you can't see it right now, but Mike's got an incredible setup here for getting the setup up relatively quickly. You know, with a Pelican-esque type case.
Yeah, it all packs into a little 22 by 14, like hand luggage size, little rollerboard box.
Yeah, carry-on size. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a trade-off. I could have had a bigger box and had everything all like set in place so that it was all set up. You could just open the box and go, but that would have been a big box.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, I have to break it all down and pack it away tight, but it means everything fits in a much smaller form, so I prefer that.
I think I've had my Stream Deck for over a year now, and it's still in the box. I still haven't unboxed it. I'm just...
Well, I hope you see the benefits of using it.
For sure. Yeah, I do.
It's a safe call from Jake here. I think he does have a good angle to play the bank, but obviously he doesn't want to put that ball in.
He's calling safe.
Then he'd be left with just one ball, which is not a good strategy.
I think the 15 cuts here.
That's
He's going to play the 9 though.
Yeah. Gonna kiss it.
Oh, that was a good bump right there.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a very good bump. Now he's going to go 15, 14.
I'd go 14, 15.
Oh, you would?
Yeah. Just because this is not that difficult right now.
Keep an angle. You don't want to get straight on the 15. See, he's going to get straight on the... Oh, wow, he almost missed that. He can get... No, he's okay now.
He's fine.
Yeah.
Just taking a little moment.
You come one rail with some outside, or you go 2 rails inside? No. I think one rail from the outside
rail,
on this one.
On this table, definitely.
Based on where the 8 is, yeah.
I'd have wanted to be a little straighter in line, but I'm sure he'll be fine.
And
okay.
I'll be up next. It'll be my break, and I'll be playing Jim.
All right, okay.
Okay. So there we go. We got Jesse with the win.
I thought I was after Jesse.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You are after Jesse, and you're playing Jim. Yeah, sorry. I don't know what I was thinking there. All right. All right. So we got Spin Doctors up 5-0. Good start. Putting some heavy pressure on Bad Habit.
Still fast.
Boom, 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 boom. Hmm?
Is Wendy's close?
Wendy's is only a block that way. It's like less than a block. You could walk there, but it's kind of shitty weather to be walking there. There's a I think there's a Chinese place like right next door. Actually, you know what? I think Andy's restaurant, you know Andy who owns Old Billiards, I think his restaurant is like 3 doors down. Yeah. Yeah. It's the one you'll see like when you look inside, it's like a sit-down dining restaurant, small though, right? Small little yeah, well, he's given me food from there. I haven't sat there and ate, but I've gone there to work on stuff and then he's given me food to take home. Yeah, it's pretty good, yeah. So if you go in there, you'll see they'll actually have a little hostess station, even though it looks like a small rectangular, like a small like a taco shop. But it's really nice, and you'll see some roasting duck and stuff in the back. You know, like in the glass, you'll see some roasted duck and stuff. And okay, Mike broke dry. Jim's analyzing the rack here. And let's see what looks better here. What looks like the winning suit? I would say stripes. The only thing I don't like about stripes is where the 8-ball is, but the 8-ball does go in the top side pocket. Jim gonna take solids. So solids, he's just got to deal with this. The 7-ball could be an issue, you know, and of course the 3-ball. 7 and the 3 are problems for solids. Thank you, Mike. Cheers. Oh, just went a little wide on that shot. All right, anybody in the chat, chime in, say hi, let me know where you're from, where you're watching from, and tell me, why aren't you playing pool right now? Okay, so you can stop shot this 13, get a good angle. If you stop, oh, he's gonna roll forward though. I was gonna say, because you stop shot the 13, keeping that high angle for that 10 ball, and you could have moved the 8 with that next shot. But and you can still do it here. You know, play the 14, high angle, move the 8. A little quick on the stroke there, a little quick on the shot. This is not the official score sheet anyway, so we're all right. All right, Jim here. Good opportunity back at the table. Not a good layout. Not a good layout on the balls here. Maybe just kind of punch draw the 1 so you can get an angle. You know, try to shoot the 5 up in the bottom right corner or on the bottom side. Try to get something to where you can. Oh, I like this though. Got the 7 on the side. Gotta hit it with a high ball though. Is there enough angle there to actually push the 3 to the top rail? Enough angle to push the 3 to the top rail, let the cue ball roll forward to shoot the 5 in the side, then the 3 in the upper left. Can it be done? No, it's full. Full hit. Nice shot though. Going for the looking at the combo. All right, to play. All right, Mike, looking pretty good here. Okay. No, Mike's been giving me tea, and I have a hot tea right here. Thank you, though. Okay, got a little bit of a steep angle here. A little bit steeper than what he was wanting, I'm sure, but you know, this table's going to take English like crazy, so he can spin right over. Is it going to keep rolling? No, he's all right. And using the 6 as a stopper, got the shot on the 8. Nice out. And we have a 6-0 game right now. And it's Wayne to break. Nice job, Mike. Nice job, Mike. Yeah.
Very lucky because it was going all the way in. And then I just have to trust the table with a slow roll. Unfortunately, it rolled real true.
Yeah. All right, we got a 6-0 game here. Spin Doctors taking command. 3 more to get the victory for the night.
Back in the box.
Welcome back.
Thanks, Brian. Yeah, I got a bit lucky there. Played a couple of shots. I was trying to squeeze one past another on that rail, and I tried to use running English. Bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Putting the spin on, I just did it way too thick, and that could have cost me, but I was fortunate, got another chance. Wayne comes up dry.
Yeah, a lot of dry breaks tonight, it looks like.
Yeah.
I think Katie, might be the only one who broke.
She did a soft break as well.
Yeah, she was one ball away from the break and run. Just she tried to glance that 8 on her last shot before the 8, and she just missed it, and so she didn't have a shot, but so close.
So we've got 16 live viewers right now.
The silent 16.
Yeah, let us know, folks. Let us know who you are. Let us know where you are. Give us a hi. Say hi to us. Let us know someone's listening. And we're not just talking into the ether.
Yeah.
We hope that you've got the volume turned up. Let us know. Are you watching this on your cell phone? Are you on a computer? Maybe you've got it on a big screen smart TV. I love to do that. You know,
Yeah.
we just got a new TV, 75-inch.
Okay, yeah, that's a good size one.
Oh, it's amazing. And they're getting cheaper and cheaper.
I know. I was going to say, I can remember a 42-inch plasma when plasma first came out, and they were like $2,500.
Yeah, no, this was about $400.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's like way different now.
And just to get YouTube on there, and these videos, I send them out in HD, and they actually look lovely on that big screen. They really do. And I like to just watch the tape back, watch my errors. Occasionally I get something right. But yeah, it's all about trying to identify those niggles. And your comments at the time, I was able to, they were in my mind as I was watching them, like when I was lifting my head up on the miscue, when I could have had a break and run. Playing a bit too quick though there. I got a little bit.
Your match against Will, you were playing very quick last night.
Yeah. I figured it was good to play at a high tempo against him because he likes to play at a low tempo.
Yeah.
And if I go in that, I'm really playing his game. So I wanted to put him in an uncomfortable position by playing faster. And kind of I'll be honest, try and intimidate him a little bit. If you can put a few balls in, it can just maybe send him out of his rhythm. But you've got to be careful when you're trying to play that way because the tendency is to go quicker and quicker. You get a bit, of adrenaline.
Yep.
A few balls go in, and then you.
Yeah, you had that 1-9 ball where it was, like if there was a time to slow down, it was then.
Yeah, I mean that's why I need to wake up and realize because actually I'd done all of the hard work, and there was just a dink. I think that's where the pros beat us hands down. The composure they show at those. Yeah. There's a key moment in most racks, isn't there?
Yes. Oh, there's key transitions. There's 1 to 2 key transitions in every rack. Always at least one. So they're not necessarily thinking about like how to run out all 10 balls. They just identify that key transition. Like let's say it's the between the 4 to the 5 or the 5 to the 6, something like that. They just identify where that really difficult transition is, and then they'll work on what's the best way to shape that 5 for the 6, and they'll work backwards from there.
Sorry, folks, I just realized I hadn't changed. I hadn't changed the players. I just wanted to say how impressed I am with Katie.
Katie's a good, strong shooter.
Yeah,
she's a great shot.
Started out with that lovely break against me, and she ran all the way down to the 8 ball, and now she's doing the same thing against Wayne.
I believe her and Jake have a table at home. And I don't know if it's a 7-foot or a 9-foot, but I think they have a table at home, so I think they get plenty of reps in.
I get it. That makes sense because she seems to have a well-grooved cue action. She looks good, when she gets down. Everything's in the right place. She's plays at a nice tempo, and she doesn't hit the ball hard. I like that. She just strokes everything. So that cuts out a lot of mistakes that you make when you're trying to whack them a bit.
Right. I think she's trying to think about like what happens if she moves that 7.
Or if
she needs to move it. I don't. Does the 7
it's
pass?
It's the 6. Actually.
Does the 6 pass the 15 right now, or does it not pass it? It's hard to tell from here.
It's really hard to tell.
I think it might pass. No, I don't think it does. So really, still hard to tell. Even zoom. It's a nice zoom. Still hard to tell.
Still hard to tell.
Now, do you film at 30 frames per second or 60 or? For a pool?
That's a good question, actually. I'd have to go into the camera settings. And check. I think it may be 29.9.
Yeah, the 30, yeah.
Yeah, just under 30.
She hooked herself.
She's got an edge of it. I think she was trying to do a little breakout there.
Yeah.
So she's got an edge here. She could clip it into the long rail, the short rail, but I don't think there's really much of a bank opportunity. Bank in the, well, as we look at that screen in the top left corner, that one that she's pointing at, there is a route to that, I think. If she cuts the 6, maybe hits just before the middle diamond on the right-hand short rail.
Right.
Say in between the middle and the lower of the 3 diamonds.
Lower third diamond, yeah.
Yeah, just caught it a bit too thick.
Okay, well, she's looks like she's got the 10 tied up pretty good now.
I don't know. I think the 10 will go in that corner.
It will go, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it will. Yeah, absolutely will.
But I'd expect Wayne to come up with something here. Hey, Texas. How you doing, MK David? Yeah, that was a real tough shot that she tried, but the only thing that she had available. And I think, had she cut it a little bit more, there was a route available, a line that would have taken it into that pocket, but Wayne's still got a bit of work to do here. She's not necessarily sold out the whole rack.
Is it
NK David?
NK
Yeah.
David, what part of Texas are you from?
You know Texas well, Brian?
Not real well. I know there's a lot of fast eddy pool halls there. Fast eddy pool halls are, typically comprised of a bunch of 8-foot tables.
I've been to Dallas, been to Austin. Where else have I been to?
Yeah, I've been to Austin. I've been to Dallas. Through Amarillo. And
Yeah, I've never been to Amarillo. I want to do a big road trip through there.
Is he going to play the 9 on the side here? No, he came way up. Okay, came way up.
I think he can get rid of this 15 now, because you don't want to be leaving this all on its own down here. If you're on it now, but the problem is, as we know, drawing back on this table is a challenge.
Yeah.
And what he may normally expect to get, he's going to try it now. Let's see what he gets. Yeah, you're lucky if you can get a stop shot out of it.
But you know what? A stop shot's going to, well, he's got a little bit of angle here, so I don't think he can get a good stop shot on the 9. So he's probably going to need to go down to the end rail and back up. And if he comes up too high, he'll have the 14. If he gets right to where he wants, he'll be shooting the 10.
Pressure on this one, though.
Yeah.
This
is he's queuing. He was queuing low like he was going to shoot a stop shot.
Yeah, the thing about this is if you don't get the line perfectly and you do a stop shot, it's kind of curtains.
Well, he can float over. If he floats over a little bit, he'll probably have the 14 on the top side. But I like going to the end rail and back up. Oh, he shot the 14. I thought he was shooting the 9.
What a shot.
Yeah, he shot the 14. He's good.
That was an
here.
excellent shot.
Yeah, he's good here. I thought he was shooting the 9 ball.
Yeah, he kind of managed to sort of like choke his cue a little bit and not hit it too hard.
Yeah, he's looking really good here.
Masterful. Now he needs some draw here.
Yeah, you need the draw, and he needs to know that he's gotta hit, he's gotta dig low into the ball, and he's got to really accelerate through because this table does not want to
take the spin.
Doesn't want to give you back the cue ball. Yeah, see, he just kind of poked it over, and you have to really accelerate through and keep that tip low.
We saw that coming, unfortunately. Yeah. What camera do you use to stream? This is Pool Aficionados. How do you display the names of the players and scores? Kindly talk about it a little. Thank you. Well, Mr. Aficionado, I'm using the OBSBOT, OBSBOT. I'll write it for you. It's the OBSBOT tail. You want to Google that guy. That's a wireless pan-tilt zoom camera. And the software that I use is free. It's called OBS Studio. You want to Google that one as well. You can download that for free. What you do need to do, you need to use a computer. You need to get the camera signal coming into your computer, and then you can have all the scores, you can have graphics. You can have things like that going on. Obviously, it's not a break room, but I mean, little things like that. So yeah, check those out. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, you could also go to mothlke.com, and you can find my email there. You can find me some questions. I'll be happy to answer them. I'm always up for supporting other streamers. We should stick together, us guys.
You have an email link in your on your YouTube channel, or do you have a way like a messenger direct message a way for the people to direct message you, Mike?
On my website, I do.
Okay.
On my website.
The Mothlke website.
Yeah, mothlke.com.
That was a great shot by Katie.
Most excellent.
That was a great
She
shot.
really deserves this,
Yeah.
actually. She's played solid. And Wayne had his chance.
Yeah, he did.
He'll learn.
Yeah, he tried to play the safe and let it out a little too much.
Thank you very much, Pool Aficionado. We appreciate it. There it is.
Okay,
Excellent.
nice. I'm up, Mike, and I am playing. Greg.
Okay,
My
thanks very much. Well, good luck. There you go. Good luck, mate. Okay, so Katie gets the home team on the scoreboard. And, what you can do, Pool Aficionado, Mike at mothlke.com. That is my email, Mike at mothlke.com. So, hey, Sue Luda, thank you so much for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Cool, Oceanside and Stagecoach. Well, by all means, send me an email, Mike at mothlke.com. I'll be happy to send you a little bit more information than I have right now about a few different options that you've got. I mean, you can basically, you don't have to go full out like I'm doing here. You can stream with your phone, and you can start out like that. There are apps, I believe. I think there's one called keepthescore.com, where you can actually then overlay the scores even on your phone without using a computer. So there's lots of ways of doing it. So yeah, it's good to hear that you're out there streaming and sharing the love of this game that we find so fascinating, endlessly fascinating. So Brian with the break, let's see what he can manage here. It's been tough to get these balls to split tonight. Looks like he's going into the second ball from the down from the one. Yeah, no, he got some juice on it, but cue ball just took off and went flying. Well, if I'm ever up in Oceanside, I'm going to put my head in the Stagecoach. What night of the week do you guys play? And are you going to Vegas? We've got Vegas coming up next week. It starts on Wednesday, but I'm actually going to be driving up on Tuesday. Sure, we'll email. Last question. I stream using my phone. I can't find a good app. Okay. I'm pretty sure keepthescore.com is one option. There was another one I saw. Yeah, keepthescore.com. Check that out, keepthescore.com. And there's another one. Just let me see if did I take a photo of it? Just bear with me. No, I can't see it here. But yeah, yes, you'll be in Vegas for 8-ball singles. Excellent. Well, you'll notice me. My name is Mike Holt. I will have my little bit of streaming kit. So if you see a guy with a green Pelican case, a computer inside, and a few gadgets, a few cameras, that's me. Come over and say hi. Be nice to meet you in person. But yeah, if you do ping me an email anyway, and just remind me. And then when I'm back at home on the computer, I can send you some information through about keeping the score, because it really makes a big difference if you can get a live score on there. for all the people viewing. Just takes it at another level of engagement and interest. So Brian has his chance now. Most excellent. I look forward to it. Nice stroke there. Kind of lost the cue ball a little, however. Nothing easy from here. Got to go for a shot on the 13, I think. I mean, the 11 is makeable in the side, but it's kind of dicey. I don't like it. And I don't like the 9 along the rail either. But maybe that's the best option, and I think that's the one he's gonna opt for. Yeah. Yeah. Have you got YouTube on your phone?
Yeah. Ready to go.
Okay. I'll type it in for you.
Appreciate it. Give you a view, brother.
That's the one there.
Thank you.
If you click subscribe,
Can you subscribe?
yeah, click the black subscribe button up there.
All right.
Yeah. Excellent. And now you get notified every time we go live. That's it. Thank you very much. Just got another subscriber here in the bar. That's nice to see. Well, he went for the 11, and he's made it. What a shot that was. And now I think he's got to take the 9. Just get it past this side pocket. Don't hit this too hard. Bit of a slow roll. Okay, it's going to make it. Oh, no. How did that stay out? I thought that was certain to go in, but hey, found a way to stop out. Now, he's left the 3 for sure. Does the 1 pass the 9? Does the 1 pass the 9? Okay, so he has to break out the 1 here. The 1 does not pass the 9, I've been told. So he's got the angle to do it. Oh, but he's missed the 3. So a reprieve for Brian. Now what do you do here? I'm not sure about taking the 13 out. I think I'd take the 9 now. We know how difficult it is to draw on this table tonight. He's going for the 13. Well, I would not be doing this myself, because now he's going to leave himself a long way. Well, he's going to try and draw back. So he wants to try and get in the right-hand side of the table, the right half of the table. He's going to scratch. Oh, now he's going to struggle here. How's he going to get that cue ball away from that corner pocket? I just don't like it. I tried a shot from here, and all I could manage was just to stop it dead. Got to give it some welly. Well, he's done well. He's done very well. Yeah, that's an excellent shot. Oh, he's missed it though. Overcut it. So Greg gets a chance to get 1 back. And this is going to offer him natural shape. To the 3. He's just got to stroke this in. And he'll be looking at 6-2. Yeah, Bernard kicking himself a bit there. He did well to get down for that 8, but just cut it too thin. Hopefully he rattles the 3 ball. And Brian's got another chance. This one's going in the corner. Looks good, it's all the way. The score proceeds to 7-1. Well done, Brian. Who's up then? Oh, it's me. It's me. I think I'm. I think I'm up.
Let's see. No, it would be.
Yeah, look.
Yes, it is you. Yes, and it's their break.
Yeah.
I was incredibly I was incredibly lucky there to get back at the table. So when I shot that 8-ball, I had a little bit of English on the cue ball, and man, that English took like crazy. So dirty balls, dirty cloth, wet environment. That ball threw like nobody's business. I should not have used the English on the shot. Definitely got lucky to get back to the table the way I did. Just super fortunate to get that win. Really deserved the loss, but hey, we'll take the win. So we're up 7-1. Mike Holt, Jake Hardwick. Don't know how old the question is, NK David. How much do we practice a week? So we don't really practice as a team. Everybody just kind of individually plays. People play in other leagues. Some people do go and practice. I normally will go and practice, although the last 2 weeks I haven't been practicing at all. Just been incredibly busy with work and life, and haven't been at the practice table all that much. And I think the same is true for most of the team right now. I think so far as the spin doctors go, Jesse and Wayne are working on a project together at Wayne's house. So they're all week during the week. They're working like dogs, improving the house. And Mike's been busy as well. So I don't think Mike's been planning any matches or doing any practices. So. But when things were a little slower, it just seems like the last couple of weeks been busy for everybody. But when things are slower, I try to get in and practice at least 2-3 times a week where I'm not competing. Although I would say probably for the last 3 months or so, it's really been more like once a week. But prior to that, 2 to 3 times a week, individual practice. Yeah, working life, man. So. Nothing, it's an old joke, a little bit sexist, but nothing will destroy a man's pool stroke other than more than work and women. Work and women, not good for a man's pool stroke. And I don't mean to offend anybody with that, but it's just an old saying I remember from way back when, from all the old timers. Sure, somebody could polish that, make it a little more PC. Mike calling the 7 to follow in the 15. So he didn't get that, but what he did get is he got a fairly decent, almost safe. He didn't really get the safe because the 14 goes and the 12 goes. But he did free up that pocket for his 7-ball. But Jake's got a little bit of work cut out for him here, trying to get at the 9-ball. The 9-ball, I think he's going to break out the 10 right now. Yeah, so the 10 cleared. All that's clear, so he's just got a little bit more work to do here to free up the 9-ball, or he can try to get down on the left side of the table for the 9 on the side, or play the bank on the 9. But the 9-ball is definitely a ball of concern still. Thank you, 420. Yeah, some good players here playing tonight. Most of the players in this league are in that low to mid 500 range. There are, let's see, there's probably about 10 to 15 600 plus players, and out of those, there's there's probably only, for this particular Thursday night league, there's probably only 2 or 3 that are above, like 625. Now in the 10-ball league, there's a few more. There's a few more players that are stronger. There's a few players that are in those 630, 660 ranges, and that's a fun league to play in. The Wednesday night 10-ball league is played on 9-foot tables, and it's just classic 10-ball. Yeah, it's a great league to play in. Plays out of On Cue, College Billiards, and O Billiards here in San Diego. On Cue being in La Mesa. So those are the 3 large venue pool halls that have a good amount of 9-foot tables. There are some other venues that do have 9-foot tables, such as Pockets. They have 2 9-foot tables. So Mike with ball in hand playing the short side of the 5 here. I'm not sure what the objective is by playing the short side, because it looked like it went. He just didn't want, so what he did, the reason Mike played the short side is because of the table conditions. It just occurred to me. The ball here, the cloth is grimy, filthy. It's like wet carpet, and it's super wet outside. Been raining for 2 days. Balls are dirty. Cloth is dirty and grimy. Cloth is probably, who knows, 4 or 5 years old here. So this is not ideal pool playing conditions. So Mike shot that short side on the 5 just so he wouldn't have to try to draw. So it was a good, good strong heads up shot by Mike there. It was the only ball that was on the right side of the table, and he decided to play short side, so he didn't have to, risk anything by not getting a desired draw and then having some sort of funky shape. So, smart move. Hit that a little hard, knowing that the ball's going to go up table. But he's got shape. He's good. 2-ball. Doesn't have a good angle, though, to get on the 2-ball. He's got to free up the 2-ball. And right now, based on the layout, he's not going to be able to do it until he's going to have to break the 2-ball open and get a shot on it to finish out the run. Okay, there's a tiny angle here. The pockets are big enough where he can cheat it a little bit if he wants to. So there's a tiny angle here where he might be able to get rail first with the cue ball and then clip the 2 and bring it out a little bit. If he can clip it and bring it out and get the 9-ball to push out in the middle of the table a little bit, he might be able to shoot the 2 on the side. Or even if it can clear the 10-ball, he might be able to shoot it in the bottom right corner. Yeah, 2-ball's tough, David, NK David. 2-ball's definitely tough. Okay, Mike's has issue with the table. Well, we got cameras, everything else on this table, and the table will not slide back because of the base that it's sitting on. So Mike's just got to deal with this. Need a short stick in the house here. Yeah, tough. Tough to play that shot just with the table conditions alone, and then to be compressed in the back of the cue, hitting the, he wasn't able to level the cue out the way he wanted because the back of the cue was hitting the table. So just a tough situation all around, and it cost him the breakout and or the shape on the 2. So now he's got a kick. So he's looking to kick a Z shot here. But so he's looking to kick a Z shot. He only gives it that one stroke. He gets down. When Mike, here's something that I hope Mike comes back and watches this tape. Mike, when you are shooting shots you don't like to shoot, you do one pump and you end up, like you shoot quick and you pop up. So it's okay to not like the shot, but you got to still stay down on the shot. You got to give it that extra stroke, give it some aim, give it some stroke, and stay clean and go through the ball nice and true. So, that was a difficult shot, of course. There's not saying at all that the shot should have been made, but the nice shot. It could have been cleaner, and it may have produced a better outcome, maybe. But using the law of numbers, if you stay true with your stroke, even on those tough shots you don't like to shoot, your chances of having more successful shots is going to increase. You can't rely on athleticism to make the ball. You have to have a still head and a smooth stroke. Oh, yeah. I was kind of worried about it. Did he get the two-way here? I think he did. I don't think Mike can make the two in the corner, the top right corner. I think he got him slightly hooked. Yeah, he did. And, he can do the crossbank. It's an all or nothing attempt here. What are the other choices? Are there any? It's kind of tough to play safe here. The only safe you can play is a really soft safe, and that would just be to try to get the cue ball to land and glue to the right end rail and just leave for a tough shot. That's the only safe that I see that makes any sense. So, but I'm not saying that that's the shot to shoot. If Mike feels good with the bank, by all means, go for the bank. Sometimes you have shots like this and you just see it. You just see the shot. You see the angle. You see the shot. You know it's going to go. And if he's got that feeling, if he sees it that way, then by all means, shoot the shot. And his stroke will tell you if he sees it all the way or not. Yeah, see how focused he is now? See, oh, so close. It just barely clipped that 8-ball. It was so close. But there's a big difference between that shot and his previous shot on the kick, on the Z kick. Big difference in how he got down, aimed, practice stroke, and is really close to making that ball. All right. Jake pounding into the rail, leaving Mike a shot. Mike should be out from here, should be rolling forward, playing the 8 in the bottom right corner, moving on to the next rack. Hopefully, let's see. He did not baby that shot. He's okay here. Mike getting ready to put Spin Doctors on the hill for the team match set. And Mike got the win. Mike putting Spin Doctors on the hill. And we got Wayne is up. Wayne is up, and Wayne is playing Jake. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Wayne is playing Jim. Mike just beat Jake. So Wayne and Jim. I'm going to take one quick break here. All right. We got Jim Van Dusen. Is it Van Dusen or Van Dusen?
Van Dusen.
Van Dusen. Okay, yeah. Van Dusen. Jim Van Dusen. Wayne Crow.
Like Van Diesel.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's Vin Diesel, isn't it?
And Vin Diesel, yeah.
So, got lucky again there.
Van Dam, Vin Diesel. Van Dusen.
Yeah, my attempted bank, I got safe.
Yeah, so I was commenting on the Z kick that you were going for. It was apparent that you didn't like the shot because you got down and one pumped it.
Oh, you're
super
talking about
quick.
the two?
The Z kick on the 2 for the corner that you called.
Oh,
when
yeah.
you went for the kick, the Z kick. So
Oh.
it was real clear that you didn't want to shoot the shot because you got down and just cranked it like in one pump stroke fashion.
Oh, right.
And
well, do you know what? That's a fault.
So
Yeah.
I commented on all of that, and then I was pointing out the big difference between that and then when you were shooting the crossbank, how you felt so much better about shooting that shot that you got focused, you got down, you took a couple of practice strokes, you aimed the shot, and you were
Right.
much closer on that one.
Than
Whereas
that.
whereas the Z kick, even though you didn't like the shot, you tried to rely on some type of athleticism to just go in there and bang it in.
And that's
and,
never.
and no,
that's-
you got to
no.
have this. You popped up all of that. You need to
Yes.
keep that still head.
Do you know, that's my biggest failing, I think, right
Mhm.
now. The one thing that I do that I really want to
It's-
iron out. And it's just that we've all got faults, right?
We do, yeah. Everybody does. Yeah.
But a lot of the time, we are blissfully ignorant of them.
Mhm.
So I'm very lucky. I feel fortunate that I've got you
Yeah.
telling me this. This is gold. This
Mm-hmm.
information is gold because now I'm not only incompetent about that shot, but I'm consciously incompetent. So I
Right.
can do something about it.
Yes, absolutely.
And what I've got to do on those shots where I'm feeling as though it's a little bit of a wing and a prayer
Yeah.
is to just give it your best.
Yes.
Apply yourself to the best of your ability. Because there was an option
Mm-hmm.
to make that ball.
Yes. It was actually
Yeah.
closer. I think it hit about about a diamond away right here, but it was actually fairly close. And so when you do that one pope jump up type shot, it's always it's basically it's clear that it's on shots you don't want to shoot.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
so if you can
I
recognize,
don't fancy 'em.
Yes, if you can recognize like, hey, this is a shot I really don't want to shoot,
and give it some extra.
and try to allow that thought to become the trigger to, well, now's the time to actually really slow it down, smooth it out, and try my best to make the shot, right?
Yeah.
So
This
yeah.
is very, very valuable information. So let me just see here, NK David. Mike, why wasn't your focus on the two original? On the two original. I don't I'm not-
maybe he's saying earlier. Maybe he means like earlier.
Oh,
I don't
right.
know.
Early on. Yes, it was actually, David. I had seen the 2 was the problem ball, and I believe it was the 4 ball in an ideal position to break it out. It was the closest one of my balls to it. And I was trying to get on the 3, which was over the pocket, in such a way as to get a good angle on that, on the 4 to break out the 2. But the way I finished on the 3, I thought that I could play a draw shot and get into the 2. So I ended up doing that, thinking that if I can do this now, I may as well do it because I might not get the right angle later. Anyway, suffice it to say, I missed the breakout, ended up rolling in the slow 4-ball and left myself that 1. And it was just off straight. And there is a technique where you can draw back, but you kind of jump the cue ball into the object ball.
Yes.
So it bounces a little bit on the clock, and then it starts to draw.
Like
so instead of coming
yeah.
straight back, it does a little arc.
Yeah.
And I needed that arc on the 1 to get into the 2, which was on the rail. But
and
my cue stick was hitting the table where the camera and all the rig is set up. So I ended up being kind of a little bit hampered and cramped.
Yeah.
And I think I probably did a bit of body movement on that one as well, to be fair.
Yeah, and what Mike's talking about is like you can hit a draw shot where you slightly jump the cue ball into the object ball to draw, and what happens is the tangent line on the ball changes because you're not hitting them on the same equate. Normally the balls are hitting when they're rolling towards each other. The tangent line is at the equator of both balls. And when you kind of jump into a ball to draw just slightly, the tangent line changes, and the way the cue ball comes off of that ball will the angle you'll be able to create angle that way. Yeah, so that's a sophisticated shot.
I think I saw it on something like Dr. Dave's Billiards one time, and he was showing a shot that was basically straight, and he was almost getting the cue ball to go at 90 degrees.
Yes.
And I thought that I could employ that technique here. It was a desperation move, let's face it, because I wasn't in shape. But you're right to point that out, David. And my maxim on these things, my motto is really, if you've got a problem, you should really get it addressed as soon as possible. And I did not do that, and I paid the price.
Nice shot there by Jim.
Yeah. Meanwhile, back to this game in hand. I like Jim's technique as well. I like the way he gets down super, super low. He's a tall guy. He bends both the knees, but his cue is completely horizontal, and his eyes are right down looking right down the gun. I tell you what, I'm impressed by the karaoke singers in here tonight.
Yeah, they're not doing too bad.
They're doing great.
Yeah.
The first 2 have been pretty awesome, in fact.
Yeah. We're waiting for you to get up there. We can always spin the camera over to you.
Yeah, right. That's never going to happen, Brian. Never. Never, never, never. How's he managed to?
All right, Jim. Here's Mike and I were on Snapchat here, sending a snap over to Linda. So,
Linda Fiss. Is she in the chat?
She's not in the chat right now. She's over at Pockets playing.
Oh, she's playing.
Yeah, she's playing an APA Thursday night APA league.
I'll give her our best. Wish her luck.
Yep. So here we are. We're at Carriage House. Karaoke going on. So if you want to come sing karaoke, stop by.
Yeah. Okay, what's he doing here? I think can you see the 15?
What is he calling?
I'm not too sure.
He was looking at the 12. I think he's looking at a 2-4-12 or a 9-4-12. No, he can't even see the 9.
Yeah, I mean, he did something like this against me. If he's swerving this, it's...
yeah, I think he's swerving for the 10.
But this is not an obvious shot. So I think he's failing to call the shot. He did that against me. He went for a combination in the side.
Yeah.
He didn't call it.
Yeah, you got to call the combos. Got to call the kicks and the combos and the banks. You know, anything not obvious, you got to call.
A swerve shot, I think you'd have to call as well, wouldn't you? If you were snooker and you're playing a
if
swerve.
it's not obvious, you need to call. Yeah, if you're doing a swerve shot, you should call that too. Anything not obvious, you should call, and then also mandatory, you need to be calling banks, kicks, and combos.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's mandatory. But you do find a number of players who just think that, what have we got this? I just started BCA, Right now, I play in a league with the behind the kitchen rule. Oh, wow. The game really makes a difference with ball in hand. Yeah.
So they're playing BCA with behind the kitchen rules. That's interesting because that's not part of the BCA.
It is
it's
not.
not part of the normal league format.
Because BCA is actually
CSI.
yeah, it's operated by CSI, and CSI have a set of official rules, which certainly if you're going to Las Vegas, you'll be playing the CSI official rules. You can find them on the website. If you go to metrobcapool.com, the website that we've got, that's our league. And I've dedicated a page. I'm the webmaster for that site. And you'll see not only our bylaws, but you'll also see the full set of rules for BCA CSI. So I'm surprised that... oh, hang on a minute. You just started playing BCA. So I think the league, that's another league that they play in the kitchen. I don't think he's... I think he's just started playing BCA, but he plays in another league.
Another league, okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, David, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's all manner of rules, and there's no one set that are right. But if you're playing in the BCA, you really need to know the BCA rules because they can certainly come to your aid, and they can catch you out. I mean, I was playing one occasion, and we'd had this rule come up in the league game. One of our teammates was a referee, qualified ref, and my opponent, he was checking to see if one ball would pass another, pulled the pen out of his pocket
to measure
and put the pen there measuring.
Yeah.
And the referee was actually just standing right next to the table as it happens, and I said, "No, that's a foul." He said, "What are you talking about?" I said, "Ref." So he's measuring with a pen. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you know what? He was on one foul before that.
Okay.
So I said, and now you're on 2 fouls.
Right.
he wasn't.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. Yeah, we got that right. So his old league played the kitchen rules.
You know, it's always interesting is when you actually, like, if you come to a bar and just play, like, just
bar rules.
You're just playing bar rules. The rules get really complicated really quick. You know, there's a lot of non-league type players that will make the game incredibly complicated. Where you got to call the shot. You know, kissing off the 7. You know. You call the structure of the shot, and yeah.
No, there's as many different variations as there are bars, I think.
Yeah, and you know, granted, at a high level, pool at a high level, having like, you know, open table ball in hand, you know, it's a bit, it makes the game a bit easy for the higher level players, but it also is good for TV and so on, right? Because, you know, if you don't have ball in hand, you know, people are just hiding the cue ball here and there. And,
yeah, I mean,
you
you still see there are deliberate fouls employed as a strategic weapon in the game. And if there was no real penalty, then you'd see those all the time.
Yeah.
So I think there has to be a deterrent.
Wayne calling a bank here.
Yeah, he's got to clip this thin. Oh, no.
Oh, no, he cut it. Oh, dang it.
So, still got work to do here, Jim.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's still got to get that 13 ball out. So you can shoot the 9 in and have the 8 push the 13 down, have the 12 ball in the side.
Just saying, does the 9 go through the gap?
I think so, yeah. Maybe not, but
it definitely
so,
does. Yeah, 100%.
So yeah, just have the cue ball. Just have the cue ball. You know, cut the 9 and have the cue ball. Just bump the 8. The 8 will push the 13 down, and you'll have the 12 on the side.
Yeah, he's got the 10 to worry about as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, he does.
And that is that's in a real trap down there. You could conceivably play the cue ball in hand, play it below the 10 now, and roll the 10 all the way up the rail, leave himself on the 9.
Yeah.
But now he's playing this. I think he's going to knock the 1 in.
I kind of like your idea. It's a little tough with the 1 ball being there, but I like playing the short side of the 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not bad either. He's just waiting.
He's left Wayne real awkward here. He can cut this in for sure, but the shape for the 3, that's asking a lot, especially because he needs to get at an angle on the 3 to get the 8 ball out.
because the natural path of the cue ball does look a bit scratchy here.
Yeah, I don't want to take the shot, and I want to play a safety. Oh, cue's gone down. Yeah, I'd actually just play the, nope. We'll shift them all, Wayne. Nope, on the.
Yep, you're good.
Wayne's just wrecking the place here. I like that shot. Yeah, just puts the 2
good.
into the stack. So the safety battle continues here. And this is when the game can get real interesting. It's like maneuvers, like little chess strategy.
Yeah, a lot of nipping and tucking and hiding.
How do you like the new monitor?
I like it.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice because it's, you know, looking all the way over there. This is nice. It's right in front of me. It's big. It's bright.
Ideally, these to be adjacent so you could see the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's kind of nice too. So Wayne's got to play the 4 here. I wonder. Oh, so he's thinking of kicking into the 3. He doesn't want to move the 4.
Yeah, but kicking. Okay, well, kicking in the 3 this way is okay. I thought he was going to try to kick the 3 into the stack, and that would be dangerous because you wouldn't get a rail.
Yeah, he doesn't want to touch the stack. You see, that's
Yeah,
why
that's
he's played
a good
this
shot.
way.
Look at this. That's a good
Oh,
shot. He blocked.
yeah.
He blocked the 11 or the 12.
The 12 is now
Yeah.
a bit more complicated. He's quite happy to surrender the 10.
Yeah, that's a good
And he's
shot.
almost inviting Jim. Take it on, split him up.
Yep.
You do it.
Yeah. You roll the dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But really what he should do here, I think, is play and try and get below the 9 or to the right of the 9 as you're looking at your screen. So he's got an angle on the 9. He could make the 9, nudge the 8, and stay on the 12 whilst freeing 13. But he's taking the 12 on right now. He's playing it safe. It's cat and mouse at the moment.
Yeah, well, the 4 ball is definitely stuck right now, so there's no reward for Wayne shooting this 3 ball in.
Oh no, he needs to try and get that 3 back by the stack.
He's just looking at where he wants to leave the cue ball for a good save. He wants to leave the cue ball pretty much right in line with the 9-8.
He's got to have half an eye on where the 3 goes.
Yeah, so
He's going to bank the 3.
Yeah, he's going to pound the 3 on the rail, and he's going to draw back though.
Yeah, but he wants the 3 back down here.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't want it in. Does not want it in. But that's good.
That's pretty good.
Because now he's close by. So if he gets a chance, he could perhaps pop the 3 and break out the 4. A few more shots to play here before we get a resolution, I think. Jim's not going to be taking anything risky. But he does have a nice angle if he wants to play the combo. But no, he's not interested. Just banking the 9.
Yeah, just a little stop shot here. He's just playing safe.
He's just hiding the cue
Yeah.
ball. But I think Wayne could, you know what I would do if I was Wayne? Actually, no, he can't do that. I was thinking he could just pocket the 9, but I don't think he can. Gonna go up and down, hit the 3.
Yeah, I think it's worthwhile to still not give up ball in hand. You just try to hit the 3. Don't need to try to make it.
No, you don't want it in. That would be a big disadvantage if he loses the 3.
Yeah, you want to kind of have the cue ball hit in between the 3 and the end rail. Oh, he did make it, but he called safe, so he's...
Yeah, but he's going to be in trouble after this because he can only play the 4 now. So
Yeah.
that's going to come back and haunt him, I think. Oh, is he playing the 13? I think he is.
Yeah, he's just playing safe. He's just going to
Yeah,
wait it
now
out.
all of his balls are in the open.
All open, but the 8 is still struggling for a pocket. 8, you know, I don't even, the 8 has a short side in the bottom right pocket. I think that's about it.
So what does he do here? Does he roll the 13 to the middle of the bottom cushion? Just give up ball in hand?
It looks like, I don't know if he can see the 4. No, he can't. He can't see the 4 directly to thin it.
But maybe put the 13 on the end rail,
Yeah,
the farthest to the right, and give him ball in hand and say,
just-
you know,
just
you
move some
run
balls
out from
around.
there.
Actually, I kind of like moving the 12 because the 12's a good ball to break the 8 free with.
I hear you.
So you can send the 12 up, 2 rails up to that same end rail on the right side.
Yeah. I quite like the idea of putting something right down there, though, so he's got a bit of...
I like the idea of just getting some distance, you know, just you know, putting a stripe on the end rail is definitely a good idea. He'd have more control doing it with the 13.
But he's looking at the 12 now, and he could play off the 12 and not put it on the rail and maybe try and knock the 10 in.
Yes. Yeah. You know what? That's the shot, right? Like if he combos the 12, 10 in, and then the 12 goes up table off the 10.
Oh, you're talking about knocking the 10 in with the 12.
So
right.
knocking the 12 into the 10, and so when the 12 cuts the 10 in, the 12 comes.
Yeah, he's taking my shot, I think.
Yeah, he's taking your shot. So it's the safer play. Hit it a little hard, but
that's all right.
No, he hit it. Look at that. Look how that ball died.
Yeah.
Wow. It looked like it was way too hard, but that ball just slowed down and died.
So now
it's perfect.
He should play the 8-ball breakout right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I would give myself an angle on the 12 into that top left corner.
Yep.
And stun directly into the 4.
Yes, that's exactly.
And you've got a safe because you
guaranteed
the 10.
You have the 10 and
you
maybe
can't
also
go wrong.
the 9.
Then you might get the 9.
Yeah.
But what you will do now, what he's doing is an error.
Yes. Yeah,
this is an error.
And he's so close. Oh, okay, at least he got some distance there. He was too close here a second ago.
Yeah. So he's made himself work too hard.
Called safe. He's just hiding. He's just trying to. He wants Wayne to break everything out.
Yeah. No, I put the 10 in. What do you mind you? You don't want to break them out by accident.
Yeah, we got one of our players on the karaoke mic.
Okay, so he's got ball in hand. What's he going to do here?
I still like your shot. I still like stunning up into the 4.
Yeah,
I like shooting the 12, stunning up into the 4. It's like it's a real easy shot to execute, and it opens the 8 up, and he'll have the 10 guaranteed.
Yeah, he's doing it.
Yeah.
He's a bit straight there.
Yeah, I'd go for a little more angle. There you go.
Oh, he's hitting the table. That might change his mind for him. Yeah, he's banging the table again with his cue stick.
Oh, wow, he missed the shot.
But you know what? It came back and tied up the 8.
Is the 8 tied up?
It's tied up.
The 8 does not pass because they're not touching. Are you sure the 8 doesn't pass?
No, it doesn't. It came back and blocked the 8. So that turned out not too bad.
Who's up after Wayne? It's going to be me up next. Okay.
Are you up?
I'll be up after Wayne, yeah, but there might be a few more innings here.
Maybe. Just get that right. There we go. That'll do. He's going to go for a bank. Yeah. Here it is.
Going for the bank.
All the way.
All in on this.
I think you've got to. There's no safety.
Ooh,
not quite.
Short.
Yeah, not quite. Was it going to finish?
Ooh, it's finishing in a good spot for Wayne.
Of all the places on the entire table.
That is the best spot. He could have left that 8 ball. Toughest spot to shape. It is shapeable, but it's not out in the open.
Yeah, tricky. Now, which one do you take here?
I take the one at the foot spot. Yeah, I take this one.
I would take the other one, I think.
No, I don't like the angle for the other one coming out.
He's missed
Oh,
it.
wow. And Wayne does have a shot here.
But you know what? He's actually, maybe that will work in his favor because Wayne's got to move this. And okay, he can make it.
Oh, yeah, he can make it. He's not gonna, he can make it. He just got to keep a high ball here so he doesn't scratch in the bottom side pocket. Oh,
No.
put it right in the rail.
Yeah, it was tough.
Yeah, a little hitch in the stroke there.
That's why that's the safest spot on the table.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, it was a pressure shot for sure. But Wayne had a little bit of a hitch in his stroke on that shot.
Yeah. So I think Jim has battled very hard here, and this is going to be.
Oh, wow.
I was
Wow,
going to say this is going to be a well-earned victory.
Yeah, it did not need the spin.
Holy moly.
Trying to get Jesse to sing on the karaoke mic there.
Oh, I don't think so. That's no rail.
No.
No rail.
No, because he hit it on the
No rail.
coming back. He hit it coming back.
Yeah, it's no rail.
Remember, it's not. Okay, Mike. A little bit of controversy going on here as to whether or not it hit the rail. Going for the instant replay here. So Mike's logging in on YouTube here. They're gonna just look at the replay. So here's the shot in question. They're reviewing the shot right now. So they're looking at the shot prior, which he put the 10 in the corner and got the awkward shape. And so now we're going to see.
Yeah.
Definitely hits it first and hits it again.
Right.
Hits it twice.
No, but let's have a look.
So they're looking. Here comes the shot. Here comes the call. And here's the stroke.
It hits it twice. Absolutely.
You got to watch that one more time. That was very close. Just hit your arrow key, Mike. Just hit your arrow key back.
What are you doing?
Well, just play.
Hang on. No, it's,
Oh, your mouse is over here. That's why. You got to go back over there.
yeah. What's going on here?
Remember, stay in your range and.
Right.
So just hit the arrow key. The arrow key will go back 10 seconds. Okay, right there. Well, no, more than that. More than that back.
Where's the fucking mouse? Right. Just let's see that.
You're still over here with the mouse. Okay, they're working on trying to watch the review here. We'll get back to you in 1 sec.
Okay, just get rid of that shot.
Jesse, you're up.
Okay.
Is there a way to slow it down?
No, but we can zoom in.
It definitely touched it. I know, I saw it.
I think it does. I think it has it on the way. You definitely did. No, absolutely, absolutely. He has it. He grazes it. Hits. Yeah. No, it absolutely does. Absolutely does. Yeah. No, you don't. No, you grazed it. 100%. 100%. Sorry about the delay, but we got it. We got it right because that was the right call.
Probably gonna make this anyway, so it doesn't really quite.
Well, yeah. Still.
Okay, there we go. Let's just see what's going on. Okay, full screen mode. Get this over there. Okay, good luck. I got it. Yeah. No, he absolutely did hit it, but it was a hair. It hardly moved. He did. He clipped it, then he hit the rail, then he hit it again. But it looked like he missed it, but he. No, but he had. It was like a. You know when you raise the paint. He did, Wayne. He did. Anyway, you made the 8. So what difference does it make? Yeah. That's yours. That's yours. Okay, so let's get the scoreboard sorted out. Brian against Katie. And that rack, by the way, was the set, or the match. So it's 9-1 now. 9-1. 9-1. We got 9. That was 9. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so Katie with a break here. How many viewers? We still got unlucky 13 in the stream. And it's a dry break. So Brian's got a decision to make here. Yeah, so there was a little bit of need for a replay towards the end of that last game. The question was whether he hit a rail or not, and the replay was able to determine that he did in fact graze the 12 ball just as he was passing it. Then he hit the rail, and then he hit the 12 ball coming off the rail, but Wayne didn't see the initial contact, so thought it was a ball in hand, but it was not. But it was kind of academic anyway, because Wayne then proceeded to make the 8 ball. So that was the 9th rack for Spin Doctors, and so it's now 9-1. There are 6 racks left, including the one that's in progress, and all racks will be played. Yeah, just hit this long rail a little bit beforehand. Is Natalia bartending? Now, I do not know. Wake and break, I do not know. I'll have to go and ask her a name. Who shall I say is asking? Wake and break. What's your name? I'll go over there and I'll ask for you. Let me know. Who should I say is inquiring? So Katie's on the stripes here. A bit of an awkward queuing here, slightly stretching. Yeah, looking at this combo, I think it's pointed just slightly to the right of the pocket, but slow enough it may still go. Yeah, look, gravity took over. Now, there's a nice angle on the 10 that could probably take her into the 7 ball and hold shape for the 12. Yeah, there you go. Is that the 12? Yeah, it is. Now, dropping this in should drop her nicely below the 6. It's kind of a chance to play the 15. And then there's actually a combo waiting. The 12 onto the 11. Not the 12, I think it's the 14 onto the 11. So she's doing well once again. Steady. Just taking what's there. Tommy. She's the blonde girl with the Hungarian accent. Okay, Tommy, I'm going to go and ask for you. Hold on. Hey, Tommy. I'm afraid it's Wanda behind the bar, not Natalia. Yeah, she's a brunette. She's certainly not a blonde Hungarian. Yeah. Yeah, it's a barmaid called Wanda. So what did we miss here? Rudy's back at the table, looking at the 3. Probably going to leave him a tricky sort of shot on the 5 after this. Oh, but he's pumped it in and he's now covered up the 5, so maybe he's got a shot at the 6, but it looks as though the 11 might be interfering from my angle here off to the side of the table. He can see the 7, but I don't think he can hit the extreme left edge as he's looking at it to cut it in, so there's a chance of a combo. The 1-5. He's called the 5. Yeah, Wanda was chuckling, Tommy. she was quite surprised that someone who knows the bar and knows the bartender was actually chatting to us on YouTube. So that kind of was a bit of a safety in mind there, a bit of a 2-way. He had a chance, maybe the 5 would drop, but he's not left an awful lot. There is a combo, of course, for Katie. Not a combo, there's a bank, cross side bank. And the cue ball would go down towards her last remaining 2 stripes. I think the tangent line takes it kind of close to the 6 and 14, which could work out. So it's wake and break. I live close by. I'm thinking about hitting the taco stand next door. If you guys are still up there, maybe we can get a game in. It's just a safe from Katie. She's 2 kg for Brian. Yeah, I think we're going to be here for a little while longer. There's 6, well, after this, 5 more racks to play. Brian. Oh, sorry, did you foul? Yeah. Sorry, mate. Unfortunately, Brian's cue stick hit our streaming equipment. Not a fan of the equipment there, but it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, it's a bar, 3 pool tables, and they obviously got a lot of hammer. It's kind of, it is what it is, really. It's the same for everybody. And you've got to play under all different types of conditions when you play in the league. From the immaculate diamond bar box with super slick cloth and shiny balls to a table like this one where, you know, it's a bit more difficult to control the cue ball and get it to do what you want it to do. But it's the same for everybody, and it's about who can adapt best to the conditions. Katie really thinking this through. The issue she has is if she plays that 11, the 6 ball is definitely going to be hampering her getting on the 14. Oh, wow, that was just about perfect base. Any slower, it would have stayed on the lip and given up ball in hand. And this is a tester. So Brian gets a reprieve. The way I look at it is your opponent is stuck with it as well. Exactly. It's the same for everybody. So pointless even paying it any attention. What you got to do is try and adapt you know, get a good idea for what's possible, what isn't. And on this table, you don't want to be trying to do too much draw right now. And anything with English, left or right, it's kind of not behaving as you would expect. So you're seeing balls like that one slightly overcut, other ball slightly undercut. And I would try and stay up and down the center of the cue ball on the table like this, and predominantly try and do stun shots or follow shots, not trying to do anything with deep draw. That's a beautiful shot, clean as a whistle. And I expect Katie to make this 9, but how do you shape for the 8? That's the tricky thing. There is a line where the cue ball leaves the 9 on the tangent and hits that short rail to the right of your screen, just below that center diamond, then catches the long rail before the side pocket. And she doesn't hit it too hard. She would have a cut into this bottom left corner, but she's given that some welly, and she's going to finish snookered behind the balls. So she was trying to get too good on the 8 there, and it would have been nice, of course, to finish like 8 inches behind that 8 ball, straight in line with the pocket. But in trying to get there, you leave yourself open to overhitting it, and it's better to have a shot, even a difficult one, than no shot at all. So she's in a bit of bother here. Hitting the 8 is one thing. Trying to make it, well, I would say forget that. So tough. The 6 is a blocker, you see. If you go down and try and play off the long rail to the right of the screen, can't see her coming back in, catching the 8 without getting the 6 first. What other options are there? Well, that one ball cuts off everything below and to the left of the cue ball. I'm just thinking now, there is a potential. Bust out the flying jump cue. Well, you'd have to be a real expert jumper to get up and over that 5. But yeah, a good jumper. In fact, you'd be jumping over the edge of the 1 as well. It's kind of straight in line with the side pocket. Yeah, you don't want to be giving up ball in hand, you're quite right. Bass Funked, how's it going, man? Good to see you in the chat. Yeah, there's ball in hand for Mr. Rooley. Now then, let's see how he chooses to run this. You need to be careful here. Nothing straightforward. You've got that 1-5, slightly awkward, doubled up. So what do? I don't like playing any sort of combo. I would be tempted to put the cue ball next to the 5 and play the 1 in the top left. But what he's looking at here is to put the 7 in, a much more difficult shot, and he wants to cannon the 5, use the 5 as a stopper. The degree of difficulty there is high. I would want to leave myself a simple shot here, simple, unmissable. So you could play the 7 in the corner, past the 1, and just cannon into the 5. Use that as a stopper, then you've got the 1, but you're not sure where the 5's going to go. What is he doing here? Yeah, I mean, I think if you, like I say, put the cue ball adjacent to the 5, above it, as you're looking at the screen. Yeah, I would definitely start my run with the 5. Wouldn't do the combination. Nuh-uh. Yeah, 7 in the corner, push the 5. Yeah, but he's actually going to play her safe. Look at this. Yeah, and I don't blame him. There's no prizes for running out first time. Now he's done the right thing. He's moved the 1. He's solved that problem. And this is also very nasty. I see a 2 rail kick, playing the short rail to the left of your screen. But that doesn't really offer any chance of making the 8. Yeah, very smart move, I think. Yeah, ball in hand would be a lot easier. And it's still tough to hit this. But yeah, the one is now blocking the up and down, or the. Okay, so as you're looking at the two railer here, there's a good chance to make a good hit here. You can catch the 8 full. You should find a rail. So he's playing plain ball. I don't think there's any English on this. Yep, that's a great shot. That's a great shot. Really good hit. Now that pivots and puts pressure back on Brian now, because now he's got to get it safe. And it's by no means easy. I don't see a nice attacking option for him. The safety zone is actually over there by the bottom left corner pocket. So you don't want to be getting the cue ball too close to that. But yeah, you can play the 7 and use the 5 as his snookering ball. Just hit the 7 fairly full. Does want to leave a bank. Oh no, he's went for the, wow, what a shot, wow, wow, wow. There's a bold effort. Took the bull by the horns there. And he's finished nicely on the 7, but seems to be looking at the 1. Every instinct in my body would be telling me not to go for that in the side. It's just too missable, especially when you've got a simple and unmissable shot here. So play this. I wouldn't necessarily play for the 1 here. Get a nice angle, get just pass straight on the 6. But he's short, he's short, he's short. In fact, he's finished, stuck to it, so awkward. And that makes it really difficult for him to get the cue ball into a safe position. I think he needs to come down here and have a look where he can put the cue ball to. Well, he seems to be wanting to just glance off it and try and find the end rail. Oh, he's given up ball in hand. Yeah, that's it. That was really horrible. Really horrible shot. The way it finished, stuck to the 6 like that, it was just a nightmare. And so now, Katie's got ball in hand, and she will make short shrift of this 8 ball. She stuck in there. She fought hard, and it was tricky. You know, I mean, that was. There you go. So 9-2. Okay, Brian.
Hey, look who's here.
It's Biz Shorty in the chat. I was just going to go to the bathroom there and get a little comfort break. And 4 more racks. Yes, just 4 more racks. 9-2. So it's this is rack 12. So actually there's 4 after this. This is rack 12. This is the final rack of round 3, and then there's one more round where we'll be breaking. The visitors will be breaking. Let's have a little look here. That's funked. I have 2 little kids, ages 2 and 3. I live about a mile away from On Cue and play from time to time. Mostly, though, I play at home on my 7-footer that came with the house I purchased. Yeah. Wish I could join a league. Yeah. I mean, yeah, when your kids are a little older, absolutely. I think the entry league is APA. That's the one that people tend to start out with. And I think there's a lot more of those, and it's really accessible. But then I think if you get a little bit more serious, I think BCA offers a slightly higher skill level game, in the sense that the game is a bit tougher. You know, you're playing call, pocket. Hey.
Yeah,
Hey,
get that one.
You can check it all out later. You follow the stream, don't you?
No,
Oh.
I'm just kidding anyway.
Well, no, if you want to watch yourself later, you just go to YouTube and you look up Mothlke TV.
Oh, okay.
Have you got like YouTube on your telly at home?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you go to YouTube and you open up Mothlke TV. You just search for that.
Oh, Mothlke.
That's
Okay.
the name. That's the name of my channel.
Is that what
Yeah.
you're streaming?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So this is live
okay.
streaming now, but when you get home, it's there. You just go to my videos and you look at live.
Okay.
Or you can also look up 8-ball. There's some playlists. I got a 10-ball, 9-ball, 8-ball will be this.
Yeah,
This will be the top one in the list.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I love watching the tape back on my big telly.
You do?
Yeah, I get home, have a little bite to eat, pour myself a drink.
Yeah?
Sometimes have a little joint, put my headphones on.
Do you like to watch
Yeah.
your games?
And I watched the whole match again.
Really?
Yeah, I do a bit of fast forwarding.
I was like, that seems kind of boring.
No, I
Because
skip.
it takes a long time.
No, I skip through the boring shit.
You're like, that was a terrible shot.
Fast forward, fast forward.
I
It's,
get it.
it's nice to see the good shots you made.
Yeah.
It's also nice to see where you fell down, because that's how you can learn something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you never get to see yourself play ordinarily. So you
No.
only really know what did that feel like, or maybe your husband might tell you, you did this or you did that.
But they don't know until
They don't
you look at it.
necessarily, yeah.
Which is what my shot was where I fucked up when I
You can
didn't
look back
break
at
up
that,
the 8-ball
Exactly.
with you.
Exactly.
Because I should have beat you.
No, but you know what? Not only that, you should have had a break and run,
I should have.
but you've been very solid and very consistent tonight. You've been getting to the table. Tend to just run all your balls out. That's been impressive. It really has.
Trying.
Yeah. No, you're
Yeah.
good.
I'm not a bad shot.
You're a good shot, and you've got a great technique. And look at the fundamentals. I mean, you're looking like really solid, like a snooker player. You know, you get right down low, right over the cue. Cue's horizontal, and you never hit the ball hard either. That's the nice thing. You should stroke everything, real gentle.
Yeah.
That's the nice thing.
I think my only problem is that I don't bank very well, and I don't understand English. No matter how many times people over 10 years have tried to show me English, it doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, you know
Because
what?
I shoot the opposite.
Yeah.
When I do English, I shoot the opposite. It doesn't click in my brain.
I would say to you, stick with what you know, what you like.
Well, yeah, because I can cut like crazy,
Yeah.
but I don't know how to use English with the cuts. That's my problem.
I mean, it's one of those things. I think you just need to go on a table by yourself and say, okay, I'm going to spend half an hour playing one shot. I'm playing this cut with right-hand English, and all I'm going to do is play that same shot again. It's kind of
Yeah.
boring,
Yeah,
but eventually it'll click
For
in
sure.
it'll click in your head.
yeah.
And when you see that shot any time ever again, you'll know, okay, I've got to aim thick, play it with this English, or aim thin, play it with that English. But you've got to do every shot. You've got to set it up and play it with left, play it with right, and just it's kind of boring, but that's the way to learn.
Okay, so like, I'll give you an example. No one's ever given me
A lesson.
No. I've asked many people.
Yeah.
Okay, so say my ball is right against the rail.
Right.
Cue ball's right here.
Yeah.
I want to bank it here.
Yeah.
No one ever tells me how to hit it right.
Right.
How do you hit that right?
Well, again,
what you got to do is get your table one day, just sit there for
No,
half
you
an hour.
tell me how to hit it right.
Well, no, what I would say is you've got to recognize the angle. You've got to recognize it. So any shot on the table, you will have a, like when you're looking at it, there'll be a point that you'll think, yes, that's right. It's like a traffic light goes green, and anywhere there or there is red. But when you play the shot, then you find out, were you right, were you wrong? Was that table like you wanted, or is that table slightly different? So it's trial and error.
Yeah. I mean, people are always, you need English, and I'm like, I've tried it and it doesn't work for me. I don't know. It's just because, and I know it doesn't work for me because I've tried it. It's just because I don't understand it. But when I start to do it, then I'll be a better player with the English.
There's no doubt about it. Oh yes. Oh yes.
Wow, there we go. That's the 8 ball in the pocket. So that takes Spin Doctors to 10 into double figures. Nice one, Jesse.
I can't believe I fucking
Okay, wake and break. I played BCA for half a season. I'm skill level 7 in APA 8 ball now. You're top skilled. You're a good shooter. I played with the same group of people for about 20 years now. I have a 9-foot Brunswick here at home. Well, there you go. That tells me the story. If you've got a 9-foot Brunswick in the house, you're going to be one good player. And I'm going to just check now. Who's up, Brian?
You have Wayne's break against Jake.
Okay. Wayne with the break
Wayne's
against
break.
Jake.
Wayne, your break.
Wayne v. Jake. Okay, and on that note, I'm going to take a little comfort break off to the bathroom. And I'll leave you in the capable hands of my colleague, Mr. Brian Ruley.
All right. Hello, hello, hello. Oh. All right. All right, Jake here. Taking in on the solids. We are in the first rack of round 4. Oh, Jake clipped the 10, missed the 5. All right, we got anybody here in the chat? Hit like and subscribe. I don't know where these chats left off. We'll start with all new ones here. Jake a bit stuck here on the solids right now.
How we going here, Ryan?
Well, Jake's solids is a bit stuck at the moment. Doesn't really have a shot. Doesn't want to disturb the 5-3, pitch the 3 into the 8. I mean, you know, he could thin the 5 and just try to lay the cue ball up on the 10 for the safe. And that'll open his 3 up, his 3-5 up. That's what I think I would hit. I think I would thin the 5 and let the cue ball rest up on the 10.
He's going for the 4
He's
here.
going for the 4. He's playing a safe still.
So, hey, Mr. Spencer Port, I like your message there. In the chat, he's saying, hit like and subscribe.
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
That's what we like. We do like that. I think we're sitting at about 820 subscribers at the moment. Our goal is to try and get to 1,000. That would be really wonderful. So anybody who's in the stream here watching, if you're not a subscriber, we'd really appreciate it if you consider.
So Jake had a decent safe there, but I do like I like the idea of thinning the 5 and putting the cue ball on the 10. The cue ball would have been up a little bit higher and closer to the 10, and but his 3 ball would have opened up. The 4 was already open, so he used the 4 to play safe, but he really could have played a safe and opened up the 3.
I like what you're saying, yeah. So he's going to play safe here, Wayne, himself? Yeah.
Yeah, he called safe.
Just trying to glue him on the 5-3. So maybe now he can move the 3.
Good screenshot here on the table light. You'd think this channel was sponsored by Budweiser.
I'm telling you.
That's okay. You got it captured in there really well right now.
Yeah, they've got the branding here.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone's been to the fridge and cracked open a famous Budweiser beer by the Anheuser-Busch Brewery. When I first started drinking beer, that was the beer that I drank.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like easy to drink.
Yeah, I went back and forth when I used to drink. I went back and forth between Bud Light and Coors Light. I was always just a light beer drinker. I never got into the heavy beers, and I never really drank any liquor. When I did, I always regretted it.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm on day 40 now.
Okay. And so just taking a break, or?
I'm trying to get to 75 days. That's the thing that I did last time. You know, the 75 hard. Where
just for weight purposes or fitness purposes? Or
fitness purposes. I mean, obviously alcohol really, really impedes your ability to train, and your whole metabolism is messed up. So I've actually felt great. Actually, I've not really had any urges. What I've been doing, though, I bought some 0% Heineken. And also I went to a poker night. That was a great effort by Jake.
Yeah, it was.
And the host had 0% Stella, which was icy cold, and you had like frozen glasses. It was really nice. I only had 2 of them. But I just had that, feeling that I fancied a little drink with everyone, and it tasted just like Stella.
Right.
And the only difference was I had 0 alcohol, I think there's actually quite a few brands now coming out. I know that you can get alcohol-free Guinness. I saw you can get alcohol-free gin.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay, yeah.
You buy the alcohol-free gin.
Really, you have to really like gin to, want to have it so much that you don't want, the alcohol behind it, yeah.
I mean, you might like a gin and tonic, in like a tall glass, lots of ice and lemon, and if you've got in the habit of craving that thing, then you can still have that.
I guess it's kind of like having decaf coffee or something.
Yeah. He's a pretty good singer, this guy. This is
Greg from from Bad Habit. Yeah,
that's right.
Rocking the mic, playing a little bit of Disturbed Sound of Silence.
Yeah, real good. It's Simon and Garfunkel, this, isn't it?
Well, the original is. This is the version that's done by Disturbed, is the name of the band that did this cover.
Okay, showing your music knowledge now, Brian.
Yeah.
Are you a musician?
I am not a musician. My children are.
Oh, yeah.
My oldest boy, Mason, plays piano and guitar.
Wow,
And
that's impressive.
yeah, and then my middle boy, Devin, he plays drums, bass, and guitar. And Jack plays the bass and a little bit of guitar.
So do they do a band together?
They had never really played together all that much. Devin was in a band, but
Right.
Devin's put out, he's done his own sampling where he's made his own tracks where he did like a Green Day song where he was playing guitar, bass, and drums, so he just tracked them all over each other, so
Oh,
every
nice.
instrument being played is him.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's pretty neat. And but Mason is my oldest. He's the one who really, really good on guitar, plays a lot of John Mayer type music, and he's at that skill level where he can freestyle quite a bit.
Okay.
So
Does he do it much? Does he
not as much anymore as he used to, but he still gets on it and plays every now and again. And like Devin with the drums, Devin hasn't played drums in probably 2 years.
Uh-huh.
They just are dust collectors now. But drums are tough. Drums are tough
Oh, yeah.
to play. I mean, not to play physically for him, but tough to find time to play because they're very disruptive to
Yeah.
the whole neighborhood.
Should we finish off the tea, Brian? What do you think?
Sure.
Do you want some more?
I think I'm okay.
Are you?
Yeah. Thank you, though.
I think there's a little bit left. Yeah. Still boiling hot. There we go. Thank you.
Fran is sending me a text asking me to make sure that these two home teams send in their scorecards via email
Okay, we'll make sure
and
we
to leave all envelopes here.
yeah, we'll chase
Yes.
them all up. Wayne's struggling here.
She said it's raining hard outside right now, too.
Oh yeah, the atmospheric river is here. So, Mr. Spencerport, tell me, where are you watching from? Are you still here? Let me know. Not seen you in the chat before. Always curious as to where our viewers are watching from, and also whether what device you're watching on. Are you watching on a phone? You watching on a computer, your iPad, or is it in fact on a smart TV for the best viewing experience, a big flat screen? I must say I love watching YouTube and pool channel, all manner of different pool content on my big telly.
Can I send Jesse your number? He wants to see if he, at some point, if he can meet up with you to
Yeah.
play some pool.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to direct
I
message.
did get a message from him. I've not replied. I think it came today, so maybe he hit us both up.
Yeah.
He was saying, you're going in the Lucasi Tour, do you want to get some practice sets? Yeah, bit wily old Wayne. So we've got the Jester for Jesse. What would Wayne's nickname be? We call him the Crowbar.
Who, Jesse or
No, Wayne. Wayne's Crowbar.
the Crow? Yeah, the Crowbar. Yeah, Wayne Crow.
Because he's tough, and he'll bend you out of shape if you're not
Yeah.
careful.
All right, let me find.
$70-inch smart TV. Oh, Sarah Mesa. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Get on that big TV, Tommy.
Is that Woodland, Tommy Woodland, or no?
No, this is Tommy. I believe it's Tommy. Wake and Break. Yeah, he's the guy who knew the bartender, the Hungarian bartender. He'd say, "Is Natalia working tonight?" So I went over and I said to the barmaid, "Are you Natalia?"
So,
She said, "Oh no, she's a big blonde Hungarian.
Okay.
That's Wanda."
okay.
But
So, fun,
Tommy lives nearby. I think.
okay. Fun fact about this place: my my uncle-in-law, he used to own this bar. This bar used to be called Chris's. You know, his last name was Christopher, Earl Christopher.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and so he used to own this place, and this was back, you know, when you could still smoke indoors and so on.
Okay.
And he owned it for a long time, you know, I think 20 years or something. And when they came out with the California laws where you can't smoke in bars anymore, they took a big hit here, you know, with attendance and stuff. You know, the patrons all, because there's a lot of other places where there was places for them to smoke. And I think people go out this door now and smoke.
There's the smoking area, yeah.
But
I think
back
the
when they
casinos still allow people to smoke. Don't
yeah, because they're on their reservations. That's why they don't need to necessarily comply with all the same laws. So, but yeah, so he ended up selling this bar, and you know, to one of the people that worked here, and I think that's who still owns it now.
I've got some news here from Tommy. He's saying that Natalia, who's the Hungarian barkeeper, she runs an 8-ball tournament on Saturday night out of the Camel Bar. Have you heard of that one?
No.
Apparently, yeah.
Out of the where? Which bar?
The Camel Bar.
Camel Bar.
Camel.
Camel.
Like, you know, with 2
Okay.
humps.
Where's that? Just let us know where that's located.
Well, I figure it must be kind of local. But I see there's quite a lot of tournaments. I look at that Facebook group for San Diego pool tournaments. And I think I'd be in the doghouse if I tried to go playing pool on Saturday night.
Yeah.
I was having a hard time because I do it 2 nights a week. I was getting a hard time. So, of course, when Vegas is coming up, I don't want to practice every day. And,
yeah.
You know, and then I'm talking about the Lucasi Tour coming. So the short stick has come out. Jake is looking at a jump here. This is not easy. Does he have to clear the 2 as well as the 4? I mean, surely not.
I hope not. Yeah, that would be a...
Wow.
Oh.
Excellent shot.
Nice shot.
Real shot. Great shot.
Yeah. I mean, 2 and 1, too.
Yeah, it's
a
a little,
I don't know if that helped, if that was a good thing or not to get that second ball in.
Oh, right. So he's basically dictating the text to the telly. It's actually called Camel's Breath, and it's in Mission Gorge.
Camel's Breath. Is there an innuendo in that name?
Camel's Breath. At least it's not Camel's Toe.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I'm saying.
Camel's Breath. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. The cue ball's going to come around.
Kicking it around. Where's the cue ball going?
Nearly. Now then. Missed the crowbar. Can he prize open this game?
You just set up layup for the combo here, or is he going to try to clear it? Yeah, he
cleared it. He's going to kiss that 4.
Yeah, that could have got weird. You know, it could have.
Well, now he's got an issue because if he just plays below, is that the 15 or the 14?
That's the 14, I believe. Doesn't matter.
It looks greenish.
Yeah,
greenish.
it's
Okay.
the 15 or the 14.
We'll call it the 14. The issue is the 8 does not pass the 2.
Yeah, this is tough now.
So what do you do here?
Oh, you know, the draw shots aren't working well. And if
No.
you try to draw and come up short, you're going to get stuck behind that 4 ball.
I think, you know what you do? You just do a stop shot and you play a bank in the bottom left corner.
You know, he's up against Jake, and the 2 ball's hanging, so if he doesn't get out, Jake will.
I think he'll make the bank. I think if he can he wants to actually go forward 2 inches. He's looking if he can sneak it in half a pocket. Let me see. Let me go and have a look. No way. No way, Jose. Yeah, I think you dead weight baby this in. And then you're going to have...
play the bank in the corner?
Play the bank in the corner. But he seems to be giving it a lot of top.
Oh, he pushed it into the rail.
But you know what he's done? He's covered the 2 with the 8 ball.
Yeah.
So he's got to go for the 4 here, or the combo. And the 4's only got half a pocket.
Yeah. No, he has to commit to either the 4 or the combo, because I think the 4 can go, right? Yeah.
No, it definitely can go.
Yeah, so he's going to call the 4.
Yeah, he's calling the 4. There's 2 ways it can go wrong. It can hit too much of the point on the left of the pocket, or it can hit too much of the 2 on the right of the pocket.
Oh,
And that's what he
well,
did.
did he call the 2 then?
No, he called the 4.
Okay,
Hit
just,
two-
over,
hit-
just
yeah,
overcut it.
Overcut it, hit too much of the 2. So now the 8 has a path. The 8 goes now.
Gotta hit this hard here because the table's so grippy. It can get wide easy. Oh, see, he hit
No.
soft and it went wide really easy.
And he scratched.
And he
Oh,
didn't
no.
scratch. Left it tough. Oh,
What?
he might not even
What?
be giving up a shot on the 2 here.
What's he done?
He might not even be giving up a shot on the 2.
No way.
What a clever save that was.
Unbelievable.
But the bank, though, I could just see that if you hit that bank soft, they're going to open up so much on this table because of the way the cloth is.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I feel like you got to hit that one hard. It's a tight angle. You got to hit it hard. Keep it tight.
Has he got a shape? Is he going to edge the 2?
I think I don't know. Yeah, he's going to get.
Oh, he's
gonna
trying to
get
hook
under.
him. Trying to hook
Yeah.
him.
He's trying to hook him. I don't think he got it.
No, I don't think so either.
And
Wow.
now the 8 goes in. Definitely goes in the top left corner. I don't think it goes. It might even go in the bottom left corner also.
Yeah,
It looks like it does.
Yeah, 2
Looks
rails.
like looks like it goes in either corner.
Oh, what?
Oh, wow.
What? No, come on.
There's like Wayne's been shooting with a bit of a hitch in his stroke tonight. He's kind of got a little bit of arm pump going on.
Yeah, that was extraneous body movement.
Yeah, he's got some arm pump going on with his stroke.
But it's not over yet, you know. He's still not got good shape on the 4.
No, this is not over.
Gonna kiss it.
And
Oh, he's good.
kiss
He's
it,
good. He's good.
okay.
He's good.
So how do you hit this? You hit this with following forward for the 8 in the upper left corner. Or do you
I play
yeah.
for the bottom left corner. I play across the
come
table.
across
Yeah.
in bottom left corner? Okay, I see.
Oh, he's gone for the
He
side.
Yeah, he went.
Okay, well, he should make this. But if he's going to miss it, he's going to hit it thick.
If he misses it, Wayne's going to have a perfect shot on the top side pocket.
He should get it. He should.
Unless he hits it really soft.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice. Oh, no. Oh!
Oh.
Last minute drama. So it's now 10-3. Is it? No, it must be more than that.
It is. They have 3, yeah, 10-3.
It's 10-3?
10, 11, 12. No,
It must be more because there's
yeah,
there's only 2 racks left, Jesse and then me. You've played here, have you?
I still need to play round 4,
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm up and it's my break.
All right. Brian's up. Yeah. Okay, so we're coming towards the end. Rack number 14 now. So 14 is Brian. 15 is Jesse. And rack number 16 is yours truly. But meanwhile, we've got Brian Ruley. So yeah, Jesse, he's up next. Yeah, it's like you were saying earlier, Tommy, the conditions here are kind of tough. But there's definitely something going on with Wayne's stroke, which we will highlight to him. He can have a little look at the tape later. That's one good thing about having the stream up there for you to enjoy at any time. What kind of break has he got? Oh, he's made one. I think that's only the second or the third break tonight where a ball's gone down. Going for the long shot. Nice. Nice and smooth. Called in the 15 ball. Just a little slow there, kind of floated it, bit of decel. What has he left for Jim? Need to change the scoreboard. There we go. Jim Van Dusen, 460. Brian Rooley, 536. So a spread of some 76 points. So significant. But at one single rack of 8 ball, it's kind of open. That's probably the best table there. The table closest to the window is the worst. Yeah, I totally agree with you there, Tommy, that one's got a huge beer stain on it. And when I walked through the door, there was guys playing on the middle table. And in fact, there is a second league match underway in the BCA league here in San Diego. I don't know if you know the Hearth House, but that used to be a team, a bar with 2 teams in the league, and they would ownership changed and they did a refurbishment and remodel, and although they've still got pool tables, the whole area where the teams used to sit has gone. It was no longer suitable to be used in the league, so their 2 teams split and went off to other places, and one of them has found a home here. So now there are 2 teams in the BCA league, which is every Thursday here in San Diego. There's actually 20 teams in the division, so a full double rotation of the league is 38 weeks. And tonight is week 35, so coming to a conclusion. Now it takes about 9 months to finish the whole league, but as a consequence, because there's all those games and all those weeks, and all those players playing their subs each week, the prize money is actually significant. Every single team gets a prize. Even 20th place gets something. But there's a graduated scale from the first place all the way down to 20th. Bit of expletive deleted there in that karaoke song. He's not a bad singer, actually. So Brian now looking at these last few strikes here. Gonna have to play a draw shot now. Give this a bit of welly, get a bit of right English on there, try and get the English to do the heavy lifting. He's got to be careful though, that side pocket looms large. I think he's probably better off taking this. Get the 13 in, and then I think the 11's not available in the bottom left. Oh dear, didn't really want to move the 9 there. But I think that 11 will pass the 6 into the side. You may have a problem with a 9 further down the track. You might just be able to squeeze it through past the 3, so if you can follow forward here, you may have a shot at it. Oh, no, nice pot, but he's not got the cue ball where he wanted it, so it's all on this. He needs a great positional shot here. Got top spin on. Oh, he's going to go nestling up to the 4 ball. He's in a world of pain. Oh, can he see it? He seems to be getting straight down. I thought that he was hooked, but he's obviously got a shot. I think he may have a little angle just to float forward for the 8. Oh, what a stroke. Done really well here, has Brian. A real excellent run out. There it goes. Yes, indeed. Takes us to 11. Well played. So 11-3. It's now Jesse. Jesse v. Katie. Rack number 15. Nice out there, Brian. Real nice. The positional shot, the penultimate position shot was lovely.
Yeah, thank you. So I was going to shoot that shot in the bottom right corner first.
Yeah.
But I didn't like the angle. He had a solid that was in the center of the table, just by the of just a little bit above the side pockets.
I didn't like it either.
And I just thought, you know what, I'm going to get stuck behind that ball. I just kept looking at it. I was like, well, maybe if I dig a little deeper. And I was like, no, I'm going to get stuck behind it. So I just had to reevaluate on the shot, on that one.
He did the right thing. And although it was a bit tricky, he made a nice 11 in the side. And although you finished short for the 9 back in here, you played a beautiful stroke.
Yeah, to come around, I was almost hooked.
Almost hooked, but you actually had the perfect angle just to float it in.
Yeah.
And finished on the 8, so very, very nicely done.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's a funny game because, I was almost hooked, but it made the shape perfect for the 8, So if I wasn't almost hooked, I would have had a tougher time shaping the 8.
Oh, here we go. Wake and break. Tommy, I actually played on one of those teams for half a season, but the team captain got creepy with a girl I was with one evening. Ew, don't like that very much. So you called it quits. I'm guessing you know him. Well, we're not going to say his name out, but it's there in the chat. We played out Channel 2. They still do on Thursday, unlike the rest of the team. Okay. Yeah, well, sorry to hear that. I've been lucky here with the team that I've fallen in with, a great bunch of guys. Everybody gets on well, and that makes all the difference. Because, a lot of it it's about social interaction as well. It's you're getting out, you're doing something you love with like-minded individuals, traveling around, having a laugh, really. You're just having fun. That's what it's all about. Obviously, we like to try and improve. We like to try and play well. But it's about having a good time and enjoying yourself as well.
Katie is a good player. She shoots really well.
Oh, yeah. We just had a nice little chat there.
Yeah, her Fargo is definitely doesn't tell the whole story here.
No, I think what it is, she has a very solid game based on center of the cue ball striking. So up and down the middle line. What she was telling me is that she finds the whole world of English to be a total closed book.
Yeah.
She doesn't play with English at all. And that makes complete sense when you watch her play. Very solid, very steady.
Plays, forces you to focus more on better angles because you're not relying on the English to get out of, to manipulate the cue ball as much, right? So,
exactly. But it's the next level, isn't it?
Yeah.
She was saying to me, and also banking is something that she's feels that she could learn more.
Right.
I said, well, if you've got access to a table, I'd say you just do a half an hour and you say, okay, today, put a ball on let's say the one
diamond away from the side, yeah,
and get the cue ball directly opposite, and just try banking it, and see where it goes. Where the first time you hit it, are you too thick, are you too thin? Keep playing it, and then after a while, when it starts going in, you want to try and get it so that you can recognize that shot, and then you start playing it with a little bit of right, a little bit of left. Play a little bit harder, play a little bit softer, and it's just trial and error.
Yeah.
You've got to learn so that you actually recognize these shots, but then you're learning on one particular table. Different tables might play slightly differently in different conditions, like the humidity or the temperature, the newness of the cloth, the newness of the balls, and so on.
Right.
All those variables. But it's kind of, you've got to, I suppose, have the patience to put yourself through that.
Mm-hmm.
And not everybody's
got
that, the discipline or the desire to do that solo practice.
Yeah, I think if I had a table at home, it would just be like little 20-minute sessions. Like that's when you would do it. It's like, okay, I'm just going to put 15, 20 minutes into practicing banks right now, you know, and then you come back, you know, later in the day, you know, go do some work or whatever, and you come back later in the day, okay, I'm going to put in another like 20 minutes before I got to go to the next thing I got to go to. And
I agree.
you know, and you just like, I'm going to work on, you know, some position play or
do it systematically.
and there's all kinds of drill programs out there, you know, that you can get where, you know, they're progressive.
Uh-huh. So a little safe from Jesse.
It's not bad. He was trying to get on the 7, like locked up in the 7, but he's still not bad.
I think the 11.
The 11, I think, can go.
May go.
Yeah.
May go. May have to tiki it.
Yeah, these pockets are generous enough where I think you could tiki it in if you needed to. But I think it'll go without the tiki. Tiki is a shot where you like in this case, you would shoot the 11 into the long rail on the top of the screen, and it would ricochet off of the 6 ball and go into the side pocket or the corner pocket. So just trying to go directly in there, so just overcut it. That's all.
I don't know what Jesse has here available to him. The 7, maybe? Squeeze it past the 3?
Yeah, the 7 will go. 7 passes for sure. Kind of would want to cinch that type of shot to like let the cue ball float out towards the 9, shoot the 4 or the 3 next.
Up to 21 concurrent viewers right now. Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We do appreciate it. It's good to see you here watching Mothlke TV.
And it's a week away. 1 week from well, actually only 6 days now. You'll start having recorded matches live from Las Vegas at the Rio, starting as early as Wednesday next week.
Absolutely, absolutely. Let's see if we can get this guy on. Nope, I know it's gone. Just let me resize this. Where's my thing?
Nobody's missing anything right now. Jesse's just dropping chalk, walking around the table, picking it up.
I've got to get there in a minute. Okay, there. And then, oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, okay, we're going to get rid of that. Just let me get rid of the wrong one.
So, yeah, Las Vegas, BCA World at the Rio. Starts first tournament matches start Wednesday morning at 9 a.m.
Which is the 18th, right?
Which is the 18th, yes.
So I believe you're going to be heading up there this weekend.
I'm going up Saturday, and I'm going to be playing. I'm going to play a chip tournament at Griff's on Sunday, and we're going to get there late Saturday night, or you know, in the evening Saturday.
Right.
And we're going to play in a chip tournament on Sunday, and we're playing in the Swan. I say we, Linda Perez and I are playing in the Swanee at. On Monday and Tuesday, but we'll probably just be playing on Monday.
Okay.
Being that it's the Swanee.
Well, you never know.
You never know.
You never know.
You never know. And we're going to go check out the Sphere on Tuesday night at.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
got tickets for the Sphere, yeah. Have you been?
Not been inside.
Okay,
I've just
seen it from the outside. It's incredible. Yeah.
And also, we were staying in the Venetian, and we had a nice view from where we were in our room.
Jesse kind of pounded that one into the long rail.
Yeah,
got rejected off the end rail there.
Can Katie do the business here?
Yeah, Katie's got a good opportunity right now. Her balls are in the open. I think she's got the angle where she's going to have to play the 10 next. I don't think she can hold it for the 15, but maybe.
I think it's just a rolling cue ball.
Yeah, so she's going to go and get the 10 next.
Oh, no, she's good for the 15.
Yeah, I think she's going to want to shoot the 10, though.
I think so.
Little off angle here.
Just dead weight. Just dead weight.
Yeah, just dead weight, and then shoot the 9 or the 15, whichever one looks better. You don't want to shoot the 9 if the 9's real straight.
I think it'll be the 15 if the cue ball doesn't stray too far from this line.
Yeah, the cue ball's going to track towards the center diamond on the end rail. Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon just dead weight the 15, you'll have the 9 in the side, right?
Yeah.
And you might even have an angle to get you up for the 8.
Yeah, it's definitely, the 9's definitely too straight to shoot to try to shape the 15. Definitely got to take the 15.
Yeah, just again, pocket weight. Now, one thing she could learn here, you see the bridge? She's got the bridge slightly higher than it needs to be. That cue could be on the rail, and the back of the cue could be a lot lower down. So she's got downward striking that she doesn't need. Just makes it a little harder to get the cue ball in a straight line. Yeah, Gus just bumped her.
She's just letting the neighboring table letting them shoot because they were kind of butting cues there, button butts on the cues.
Yeah, I like what she did there.
Yeah.
I don't like someone putting me under pressure to shoot. I
No.
always turn around and say, no, you go.
Yep. And she's completely walked away from the table, which is smart as well.
Yeah, don't even get yourself aerated. Just let it be. Now, she was in two minds, I think, about the 15 and was looking at the...
she was looking at the 9, wasn't she?
She was looking at the 9. Let's see if she changed
I don't think
her
the
mind.
9's the right shot. It's too hard to shape the 15. You got to take the 15, and like you said, just float it and shoot the 9 on the side. If it doesn't float enough, you still have the 9 bank, but you should be able to float forward and get the 9 on the side. Get a high angle on it so that you can float down for the 8. Yeah. She's okay.
Slightly overhit it.
Yep.
But she's okay, you know. I think the 9 will go straight in the corner.
And you get a good two-way here. So you can shoot the 9 and the 8 in the same corner, and if you miss the 9, you can leave a really heavy cut on the 2.
With the 9 potentially blocking the pocket.
With the 9 potentially blocking the pocket if you get that speed down good, yeah. She's kind of a little stunny, though. She's kind of stunny towards this, making them a little scratchy. No, she still rolled forward.
Beautiful.
So see that? Look at it. Would have been a not quite a full two-way, but it's perfect for the shape.
Yeah, excellent.
But she definitely would have left a steep cut had that not gone. Definitely would have been a tough cut on the 2. So that was a great shot.
Lovely shot.
Offensively and defensively.
There you go.
Yeah,
boom, boom. Nice one, Katie. 11-4, and I'm up for the last rack of the night.
You're up for the last rack of the night.
Who's my opponent?
Your opponent is going to be Greg.
Okay, cool.
And it's your break. Yeah, he just kind of banged it on the rail a little bit.
Just floated in there probably instead of.
Yeah.
I just needed to float that in there.
Yeah.
Take what I could get. And just banked it if I had to.
I got to be able to slide down. I got to read the chat here. Wake and break. Good luck. All right, those are old chats. All right, last rack. This is rack number 16 of the night. The current score is 11-4. Another dry break. Oh, so we have Mike is not playing. Oh, he is playing Greg. Yeah, Mike's playing Greg Balearis, who Greg has turned out to be quite the singer here at karaoke night here at the Carriage House on Convoy Street in San Diego, California.
can't get draw on this table. That's one thing we realised early on. Wasting trying to draw on here.
And Greg is
Draw back like 2 feet.
taking solids. Gonna cut the 3. Cue ball gonna probably hit the 6. Yeah. And he's got a little stuck here. What kind of safe we got here? You know, if you can just kind of float the 1 with a little bit of spin, let the cue. Oh, he's just going for it. Never mind. And say you can shoot the 1 towards the 15 and let the 1 block the 15, and then you'd have a soft safe there. Oh, close shot, but he scratches. Gives up. Ball in hand to Mike. Yeah, if you don't succeed, dry again. That's my break philosophy. You know, pool nicknames out there. If I had one, it would probably be Dry Break Ruley. Although I did make a ball on the break today. Stand by. Okay, Mike with the ball in hand. Drier. Yeah, drier than a popcorn fart. That's pretty dry. Ooh, bit stunny there. He was trying to stun follow. I think he's trying to shape the short side of the 9, but or maybe it was the 15 on the side he was looking for, but he's kind of stuck here now. He's going to call a safe. Now, you know a good safe right here is he's looking at thinning the 9, coming off the left end rail, and tucking the cue ball under the 12. Get over there. These balls just don't roll. He hit it a little full, but these balls don't roll very well. This cloth, you know, you can't see it on the camera, on the video here, but this cloth is, it's pretty thick and nasty. It's the balls don't roll well at all. So, you know, you got to play a real poppy, stunny game here. All the slow roll stuff is touchy. And you just look at the cue ball, you can see how it just kind of dies. Nice shot. It is playing moist, wake and break. You know, it's been raining for 2 days outside. That's one thing, but the balls are really dirty, and the tablecloth it's got to be like 4 or 5 years old. It's grimy and nasty. There's been, you know, spilt drinks on it, I'm sure, but it's just like you put your hands on it and it just feels nasty. So it is what it is, but you see like that kind of shot right there, like that. So Greg is aiming the way he would aim on any other table, and he's using that outside English, but with the balls being as dirty as they are and the cloth being as dirty as it is, the throw is going to be exaggerated. So that's how you end up with that overcut. And and if you don't dial that in right away, those shots they end your run. I had that exact same shot in an earlier rack. I think it was when I was playing Katie, and it was to the it was down the rail to the upper left pocket, and it was the same type of shot. And I just had that English on there, which would normally not throw so much, and it just overthrew the ball big time. Oh, Mike looking to stay on the offense here. Taking the cut in the side. Takes the cut on the side. Cue ball looking a bit scratchy. Looks like he might actually hit a point on the side pocket. Depends on how he hits it, but it's looking for that cut to go. Maybe he can get it above the side pocket with a rolling cue ball, but definitely don't like stunning it in to the side. Okay, so he's reevaluated instead of the cut. Got a little bit better control of the cue ball here. He's looking for the long rail bank. Long table bank here. Oh, ended up clipping the 5. What's he left here? So, actually, this is not bad. You know, the 5, there's a shot on the 5. But where the 1 ball is, there's a good chance that you could glance off the 1 for the scratch. Yeah. Watch this. Scratch. Yeah. Wow, Greg was indicating that he was trying to get the cue ball in between the 1 and the corner. That is definitely an aggressive cue ball. Okay, Mike doesn't need the backwards cut here to shape. You know, he can just roll forward and just bump the 8 to shape the 12. The backwards cut can make his angle a bit funny, and he's going to end up having to shoot the 14 next. Yeah, so now he's going to be. Well, maybe he can still shoot this. Yeah, he can still shoot this. He's good. All right, everybody, we are here. We got the pleasure, although the rack's getting ready to end. Mike here with the 8 ball, and it didn't go. The 8 ball did not go. So everybody, we are blessed with the presence of Linda Perez,
Oh, hi.
Coming in straight from
Coming in
Pockets?
hot.
Coming in hot from Pockets with a, was it a 5-2 victory or 5-3 victory?
5-3.
5-3 victory in
Yeah.
an APA match over at Pockets. How are you, Linda?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. So this is the last rack of the night here,
it.
and Mike just missed the 8-ball. He hit the point there and hung it. So Greg's gonna. Oh, is Greg gonna get on the wrong? He's still got it. He's got this. Oh yeah, he's got this.
I don't know.
No, he's got this.
Yeah, he'll be okay. Oh, I just came in.
You came in just
Right
in time.
at
Why don't you call the final win here?
Well, Greg
There we
Valeras,
go.
there he goes.
Greg Valeras got a win here at the end of the night. Nice job.
Did he win a lot tonight?
I won 3 out of 4.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right, how'd you guys do?
And so the final score is 11 to 5.
Oh, okay. So who gave up those 5?
So I gave up 1.
Okay.
Jesse gave up 1.
Okay.
And
all right.
Mike gave up 1.
All right,
And Wayne
all
gave up 2.
Okay. Oh, Wayne's
No.
gonna hear it.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. No, it's good. All right. Well, thanks for having me in on the last rack.
Yeah. Yeah. So are you ready for Las Vegas?
I am.
Yeah.
I am not. I am not.
You're not? I don't
But-
feel like I'm ready. I don't.
You know, I mean, we're going to play some great players, and there's going to be some experience that's, you know, some characteristics that are going to be built, some character building that's going to happen for me, and, you know, I'm
Yeah,
sure for you and
me
for
as
anyone
well,
that's coming from San
absolutely.
Diego.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, so it's exciting. So, yeah, we'll be streaming from there, aren't we?
Yeah.
Is Mike
Mike
Holt
will be-
going to be streaming?
Mike Holt will be streaming at the BCA events that are at the
Okay.
Rio. They're going to be at the Rio, and those will be starting Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. So, yeah,
Okay.
he'll be there, and I'm sure he'll have a, you know, more than likely he'll have a first round, 9 a.m. round 1 match. Done?
Is the night done already?
The league is done, yeah.
The league is
We're just
done.
chatting.
Oh, okay.
We're just on the chat.
Mhm.
All right, we'll see you, Wayne.
2 losses, Wayne? 2?
All right.
2 losses, Wayne?
The table was tough. The table played like shit. Yeah. So, all right, everybody. I think we're going to sign off here, huh?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, everybody. I'm Brian Rulli. This is Linda Perez. And thank you for watching Thursday night San Diego Metro BCA 8-ball. We will see you, I guess, the next event that Mothlke is going to have, unless Mike has any sort of action matches, is going to be next Wednesday morning at Las Vegas.
Hey,
All
I'll
right.
be there.